It's live. Right, hello, we are back for the first stream of the 24-25 season. Hello and welcome along to everyone. We've got Carabao Cup round one and it's Bristol City versus Coventry City, and not just that, but we will keep you up to date with all of the scores across the country because there is over 30 games in this competition tonight, so we expect lots of goals. Welcome along to everyone. You know the drill. Take 2 seconds to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. And Burgie, how are you?
I'm very good.
It's good to see you.
Yeah. I don't really know what to say. Yeah, Carabao Cup. You got me then. You got me excited when you said that there's loads of games. I think that's part. If you're not like me, I'm not too into my cup games unless you get to like the finals. But knowing what's going on around you is, to me, a little bit more exciting.
Yeah,
especially if your game's a bit dull.
Yeah, honestly, Burgie, a lot of people don't really rate this competition. I've seen plenty of Coventry and Bristol City fans saying, I'm not bothered if we lose. But let's try and enjoy it. If you do win, it's nice. If you lose, okay, you can concentrate on the league. But if you win, you're into the next round. You might get a Premier League team next, and that's a good test.
And you might get some silverware.
You might do. Well, no, actually, no. Not well. I suppose it's not impossible, but very unlikely for a championship team to win this competition. Right, guys, get your predictions in. 10 minutes till kickoff. Get your predictions in the comments. Take 2 seconds to drop a like, and we will look at the comments in just a second. As I say, wow, 100 people in here already. Let's get 100 likes. There's plenty of games on tonight. We will keep you across all of the scores. And of course, we'll be focusing on Coventry City's away trip here to Bristol City. Let's quickly get you those starting 11s. I'm just going to quickly flash them up because we've got plenty of things to catch up on, including your comments. They are the starting 11s. Both teams have made quite a few changes from the weekend. It's as to be expected. Both teams would rather get a win in the championship than get a win in this competition. But should still make for a good game. You've got Naki Wells, Mayulu up top as well. I'm interested to see how the goalie gets on there. For Coventry, I think that's 9 changes, but we've got Thomas Asante, Palmer, Wright, Tavares. It's very attacking. Let's hope it gives us a good game. But look, I'm just going off the track record. Coventry are rubbish in this competition. Let's hope we win. Let's have a look at the comments, guys. If you wanted to have a look at those starting 11s, I'll get them back up in a second. But we're going to go round the grounds in a minute because a couple games have already kicked off. Callum, good to see you. He points out that our last win was Leeds on the 6th of April. Need a win for momentum. Absolutely. Even if you don't really care for the competition, I do think that this competition gives you momentum if you can get a win. I mean, you can make the argument that Coventry's run in the FA Cup did cost us in the league last year, but who knows? Who knows? A win is just needed for morale. Loads of people in here. Get predictions in. We've got Nitrix, Frost Fury, Spurs for Life, Garnacho Edits. Yes, this is a cup game, by the way. Michael, he says, good afternoon, Matt and Burgie from across the Atlantic.
Fantastic.
Stephen says, hello from Burnley. Bristol City are going to win on penalties. Kieran is going for 2-1 to Bristol City. Colin says, we need to win. Matt, do you still remember me? Says Corey. You're gonna have to let me know where I saw you, or is it just in the comments? I feel like I've seen that name before. Monica says,
be the little lad with the glasses who we saw.
Might be. Monica says 2-1 to Coventry. Right, keep those predictions coming. Glimpse says, you promised me mod. Oh, yeah, I did. I'm going to do it straight away before I miss you. There you go. Glimpse has been given the power of moderator, and I will be handing a few of them out if people are regular viewers. And
don't say that now. Make me mod. Make me mod.
No. If people are regular viewers and loyal and well behaved, we will give a few people some responsibility at being moderators in the live chat. Let's concentrate on the football. Keep your predictions coming. Get them in, and make sure to drop a like. We've got 5 minutes to see if we can get 100 likes. Come on, take 2 seconds.
Easy.
Hit that like button.
Watch it goes. Boom.
Let's have a look at those starting 11s again. If you want to have a look at them, quickly pause because I'm going to move on in a second. You're not funny.
You know it.
No, we've got plenty of things to catch up on. Let's have a look at the scores, because there's plenty of games and some of them kicked off at 7:30. We've had 2 goals. So Carlisle 0, Stoke 0, Orient 1, Newport 0. Former Coventry player Dan Ajayi scored after 1 minute for Orient. And Stockport 0, Blackburn 1. Guess who? Sammy Smodics. Meanwhile, we will be having Coventry kicking off against Bristol City in 5 minutes. And on top of that, I'm not going to go through all of them, but look how many games there are. We will try and bring you all the goals as they go in. It's going to be absolute carnage.
Do a few predictions and see if they go.
Oh, mate, it's me and Sophie did a predictions video for the Carabao Cup. It's like the hardest thing to predict, because some teams will go weak and put out their, second 11s. Some teams will go strong, and it's really hard to know who's going to do what and who's going to take this competition seriously.
Did you predict every single Prem team to win?
There's no Prem teams. They join.
Sorry.
They're in the next round. I did back quite a few of the Championship teams to win because they're the strongest, but I went for a couple of upsets. And let's see if Coventry can get a win here. It's really hard to predict this as well because we're in the same league. Look, if anyone needs reminding, I'm just going to do it. Last year we lost to who was it? Wimbledon in the first round. 2-1, 1-0 up, and we conceded 2 goals in the last few minutes. The year before, I think that was Bristol City at Burton Albion, wasn't it? And we lost 4-1. That's who we're playing today. And we've had a donation.
Hello.
It's Ella.
Oh, hello, Ella.
Hiya, Ella. Thank you so much for that lovely donation. Welcome back, Matt. Buzzing to get back over to Cov. Guys, send your love to Ella. Thank you so much. You are a legend. And yes, I might see you at the CVS on Friday. I can't wait. So we've got a couple minutes to go. Get your predictions in. Thank you once again, Ella. You absolute legend. Get your support in, guys. Drop a like, subscribe, predictions, because we're going to focus on the action, which starts very soon. I was just talking about Coventry's terrible record. So we went out in the first round last year to Wimbledon. We went out in the first round to Bristol City the year before. We went out to Northampton in the first round the year before. And then what was it the year before that? So we're now going back 4 seasons. We lost in the second round to Gillingham on penalties. We are bad.
Too?
No, this is while we've been in the Championship. We're not very good at this competition, but you can put it down to the fact that Mark Robbins doesn't necessarily prioritise it. Right, not long to go now, guys. I am going to ask for a prediction from you, Burgie. I've gone for 2-1 to Bristol City. I don't want to be negative, but I just have a feeling that we're never good at this competition, and it's not.
Why did you invite me? You bigged it up.
Look, predict us to win, and let's hope we win. Go on.
Does it go to pens?
It will, if it's level after 90 minutes, yeah.
Right, 1-1. Bristol City take it on.
Bloody Coventry are never good at penalties, so...
Sorry, why is this now my fault?
No, it's not your fault. I'm saying if it does go to penalties, you're probably right. We wouldn't win, would we? Right, like I say, we're going to focus on the action very soon.
No, I just treat it like a pre-season friendly. I can't be having the weight on your shoulder. If you're in the team, if you play for Kickoff and you've won a game, you're not really keen on it. You're still in it, and it's like, I kind of want to be out of this to focus on the league, but you don't want to have that sort of legacy. Oh, it's a nightmare.
We have just had a second donation. Legend, absolute legend. Look at this. We've not even started the game yet, and we've had 2 donations. Thank you so much to Born to Detail. How do you say that? Is it ceramic coatings? Ceramic. I couldn't see it. Ceramic coatings. Fingers crossed tonight. CCFC, absolutely. PUSB.
Do you know what? Go on. Fair play for shouting out your company. That's free advertisement, that is.
Yeah, well, if they're going to donate, of course they can. No. He's going to try.
Big up Jamie. Big up Bassett Brush. Bassett Brush, if you want your painting done.
No. If you live in Coventry, there is one.
Careful.
One painter and decorator I couldn't recommend less, and that's all I'm going to say.
Don't look at me when you say that.
It was a joke.
Look, I've even got it on me to prove that I paint myself.
Right, here come the players at what is not a necessarily sold out Ashton Gate, I must say. Looks like there's quite a few home fans for a cup game.
He's got the badge.
And Coventry, can we just say, we have sold out 2,500 away tickets for a first round Carabao
Have
Cup
we
game.
really?
The only thing I will say is there is the possibility a couple fans that did buy tickets might not go because of the priority points system.
I'm not one of those fans, but really?
Well,
You didn't tell me about that.
that's a possibility. I can't say that's a fact, but I'm sure there is going to be a few that have done it just to make sure they've got points, because it was 30 points, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, the players are out on the pitch. Kickoff is moments away. Thank you so much to Ella and Born to what was it? Ceramic
Detailing. And Born to Bassett Brush as well. He was a legend, he is.
Guys, we have got 1 minute till kickoff and we're on 80 likes. We've got 20 likes to go. Hit that like button. Just going to promote myself
Keeper kit.
before kickoff.
Oh.
The ball is about to get rolling in 30 seconds, so drop a like, and anyone that's not subscribed, we might hit 71,000 subscribers tonight if you show some support. So please like and please subscribe. Get involved. It takes 2 seconds. Let's have a look at some of your predictions. Get them in because we're about to start. I've gone 2-1 Bristol City. I'm sorry. And Bergie has gone 1-1.
I'm sorry.
We're Bristol City on penalties. We're on 82 likes, so let's keep that going. Peter says 5-0 Coventry. Tom says the volume's a little low. Is it?
Is it?
Right, we'll try and be louder.
Got sun next door.
The best thing about the Stoke game was the bird poo, says Monica.
I've been saying, right? He now once he's washed it, he needs to go to the coffee shop and have the number 2 on it.
Brilliant.
You
Okay.
laughed at that when I told you before.
I don't remember you telling me before, if I'm being honest. Was it at your party
Yes.
the other day? I might not remember then. Right, let's get the timer started because the ball is about to get rolling. It's Bristol City versus Coventry in the first round of the Carabao Cup. Play up Sky Blues, the first stream of the season. If you didn't see the starting 11s, you're going to have 10 seconds to have a quick look, and then we're going to start the timer because the players are ready to get this one going.
A little bit of interest as well, Casey Palmer's ex-team.
Yeah, Casey Palmer against his former team. Yep, it's worth mentioning. Is there any other players? Where did we get De Silva from again? It wasn't Bristol City, was it?
The gold.
I can't remember where it was from for some reason. Right, anyway, the ball is about to get rolling, so let's start the time.
A European team?
I don't think so. Right, here we go then. Fingers crossed it's a good one for the Sky Blues. Bristol City, yeah, I thought so. Jay De Silva. Right, here we go. Come on, boys. As I say, as well as this game, we will be bringing you the goals from all around the Carabao Cup first round. And we've already had a goal at Barrow, who have scored after 30 seconds against Port Vale. Like I say, we'll keep you across it.
Right,
So,
give a few games that are going on. I'll shout a few predictions out just to make it fun.
I'll give you one game.
No.
Give me a prediction for Grimsby versus Bradford.
I like Grimsby.
Go on.
How far? What's the league differences?
They're both League 2.
3-1 Grimsby.
There you go.
I did love their, was it FA Cup run or 2 years ago? They went to, they got quite far in it. There was like, they all had their fish. A few years, someone tell us, a few years, I think 2 seasons.
Oh yeah, was it Brighton? Oh yeah, no, now it's coming to me.
I quite admired them for that.
What's your thoughts on the Coventry City kit this season? We've both got it. Do you like it?
I'm 50-50 on it.
Right.
I'm 50% like it because it's plain. I've said this, it was part of the joke.
Go on.
But 50% like it because it's...
No, 50% don't like it, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, 50% don't like it because it's plain. That's the joke I made last time. Anyway, how do I think of it? I was speaking to Harry, who's on the channel sometimes, and he said it's a future classic, which it just makes sense because a lot of the time Hull will try to recreate retro stuff and they just get it all wrong. This they're not trying to, and it literally looks like something which you can look at 10 years later and think, that's really nice. Yeah. Whereas the retro ones, look at that 10 years later and you'll be like, yeah, but it's not the real thing. But this one kind of goes into the catalogue of a classic Coventry shirt. And I'm just hoping, this is what I hope with a lot of new Cov shirts, is that we can represent that shirt with a good season. Same as like the one where the stripes went down there, we got to Luton player final. I picture Gyökeres wearing it. So that, signifies a good season with that shirt. So I just hope that it is probably one of my favourite shirts. So I just hope that we can you know, represent it and label it, badge it with a really good season. Hopefully, a promotion shirt.
There you go. That's his thoughts on the shirt. I didn't think it'd go on as long as that, but no.
Well, I'm trying to sell it to those who haven't got
I
it.
appreciate the detail in there. Bristol City goal kick here. Nothing to report so far.
Other than the shirt.
You like the Bristol City goalie shirt?
Mm-hmm.
They're always quite quirky, aren't they, Bristol City goalie shirts?
Oh, I thought a lot of keeper shirts are. Oh yeah, they had a rainbow one a few seasons back. Yeah, I remember now.
So Bristol City with possession inside their own half for now. Lofted ball forwards, which could be mopped up by Bobby Thomas. And you can see the Coventry fans behind the goal over there in their numbers. Fingers crossed we can get to winning ways this week. The dream week would be a win here and a nice big win against Oxford United on Friday.
Dream week would be a loss here for me.
Well, George wants to lose this game.
I don't blame. That's what he always says. He always wants to
lose the cup games. Yeah. Let's have a little look at some of your comments, guys. Nothing to report so far. Obviously, only a few minutes gone. We've got over 100 likes. Thank you so much for your support. Keep it coming if you haven't already. 1-0 Notts County, says Tom. Evening, Matt. Hope the family's doing well, says Mind Blown. Jack says it'll be 2-1 Derby. 105 likes. Keep it up, says Glimpse. Thank you so much.
He's doing a great job of admin already. Look at that.
And we've got someone saying, love Burgie's waffling there. That's what he does best. Here's Hadji Wright. Bristol City snuff out the danger.
I waffle about shirts because I know nothing about football.
0-0 it remains. There's a bit of space here for Bristol City to run into with Naki Wells. Possible chance on. Yeah, good defending.
I think cup games, other than the FA, should be for the academy team only, or the bench players only. Because then it means you can support your team.
Well, that's
but
kind
you
of
don't need to worry about
kind of how the teams treat it anyway. They put out like not their strongest 11s, I guess. So
yeah, but then you know mostly if we get to a final, you know Sims and that won't have their head in it.
No, that's true. Still goalless here as Bristol City are knocking it around just inside the Coventry City half. 0-0 it remains though. Keep your comments coming, guys, and thank you once again for your support. Make sure you're dropping a like and subscribing. 2-0 Blackburn. Let's have a little look. Let's keep you up to date with those scores. Blackburn 2-0, Orient 1-0, Barrow 1-0, Colchester 1-0, Huddersfield 1-0, and Notts County 1-0, and Tranmere 1-0. There's quite a few goals already.
Did I comment my prediction for Blackburn in your video? Did I say 2-1 Blackburn?
For who? Against who?
Not tonight.
I don't think you did you?
I don't know.
You might have done. Who are they playing? Blackburn playing Stockport. No, I'm alright, thank you. Here come Bristol City again. They've maybe started slightly the better team, but there's not a lot in this. Still early stages.
I'm thinking of the Benjamin Bloom, of the Carabao Cup one you did yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, if you did comment on that.
No, I commented on the Benjamin Bloom one. Do you guys like that, by the way? Benjamin Bloom. I haven't really heard much reaction off the fans. How are they?
Yeah, guys, what do you make to that? I presume a lot of people watching this are big fans of Benjamin Bloom.
Is he a Ipswich fan, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so does that mean he's now overtaken you on subbies? Because they've gone. I bet that's really how
his team has. Yeah, his team's in the Premier League, mate.
Yeah.
They were good last year, weren't they?
Well, I just remember you saying if we get promoted, the amount of progress you will make on YouTube. So I suppose that's really beneficial.
Do you know what? It swings and roundabouts, mate. And the Premier League's definitely got more exposure. So if Coventry get there, that's really good. But I don't know. You see some teams go up to the Premier League, and if they struggle, they're like, "Oh, I missed the Championship."
Would you still focus on Championship because that's your niche at the moment? There's loads of Premier League. Yeah. Channels. So if we got promoted, your main focus would still be the Championship?
No, it'd be both because I do Premier League and Championship, don't I? Let's go back to the football. Still 0-0. There's not a lot to talk about. We'll keep you up to date as Bristol City come forwards here down the right-hand side. They have started slightly the team more on the front foot. And the ball goes out of play for a Coventry throw-in. Let's have a look at the comments, guys, what people are saying. If you didn't already get a prediction in, it will count if you get it in before the 10th minute, I'll say. Vyman scored, 1-0 Wickham. What else have we got? Missed the start. Is Armstrong playing for Bristol City. He is not. No. Is he even on the bench? He is on the bench, Armstrong. Ben Wilson with the ball here for Coventry. 0-0. Have we had another goal? Yes. Stockport 0, Blackburn 3.
My prediction out the window.
Blackburn are going for it against Stockport. They are absolutely going for it.
Got to go for Summers because I can't go for the league, can they?
No, mate. Blackburn won 4-2 on Friday.
Oh, I forgot.
Against Derby.
Okay.
So that's 7 goals they've scored in not even a game and a half yet so far this season. Good start for Blackburn.
I don't have any faith for them after watching their performance last season. Sorry, but I don't think they'll stay up.
Well, they've still got Smodics, who was their top scorer, and that's really what it might hang on.
I think the only reason they'll survive is the fact that there's so many lower teams.
Mate, I tell you what, yeah, some teams definitely look like they could have a long season based on what we saw in the Championship this weekend. Still goal.
I like everyone, I instantly said yes, they'll go up. But then, was it Leon said he doubted that. Leon was saying that there's a lot of other teams in there and it'll be hard for them to go back up.
It will be. It's hard. It's a hard league. I mean, every league in England's a pretty hard league. I don't think anyone can say, oh, that's an easy league.
Well, I was saying, I also commented a few weeks back that League One is the championship of last season. Because last season you had a load of Prem teams come down.
Yeah,
This season you've got a load of championships coming down.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
So,
to fill people in, we've had another goal. Obviously, Wickham scored against Northampton. We've now got a goal for West Brom at Fleetwood. Any more changes? No. We'll bring you all the goals as they go in. That is the latest. And still goals here between Bristol City and Coventry City, which, yeah, is relatively fair. There's honestly not a lot to take from this. Coventry City are not seeing a lot of the ball at the moment.
No. I can't see much of it.
What do you reckon this season? Are we going to have a good season?
Every time we say, oh, we'll make playoffs. If we have a bad FA Cup run, a bad Carabao Cup run, what, every cup somewhere? If we have a bad run in every cup, then yeah, we might make fourth.
Fourth?
I think last season I said fifth. I'm going to say fourth.
Yeah. Keep those comments coming, guys. There's really not a lot to go off. I mean, when you looked at the 2 starting 11s today, you thought to yourself, could make for a really decent matchup. Still might. It's early days. I think the thing is with this cup though is because teams rotate so much, the starting 11s are not like all too familiar with each other. If that makes sense. Like they haven't quite got that chemistry as.
Don't say we haven't gelled yet.
No, I'm saying the same for Bristol City. I think they made about 7 or 8 changes. Yeah, we've lost the ball again. Casey Palmer. I mean, that's the thing with Casey Palmer. I always say he can make things happen that are special, but because he tries it, he's also liable to giving the ball away. And
it was a bit like Jokeres, but you could stay on the ball.
Won the ball here with Hadji right now. Go on.
What will make this game a good win? Because a win to me.
Sorry, there's a red card
Oh?
for Burton against Blackpool. A red card for Burton, and Blackpool have missed a penalty, so that must have come straight after the red card. We've got a goal for QPR, who are winning away at Cambridge.
They've probably got their kids out.
And anything else? No, nothing else has changed. As I say, we'll bring you the goals as they go in. I'll give you a reminder of the scores in a minute. Still 0-0 here at Bristol City versus Coventry City. Let's see if we can start pushing towards 150 likes, by the way. Get involved. Take 2 seconds to like and subscribe.
Yeah, not going out.
Nitrix says, why isn't Ginge having his dinner? Well, you are, to be fair. Yeah, you got ginger beard.
You want to about your son?
No, he's got to be on about you. Or is he on about
Oh, Ginge!
He might be on about me. I don't know.
No, mate. Blonde. It's that that's Ginge.
You've got ginger beard. Well, that is his dinner. He's got a bueno.
Mate, I've seen the advert.
No.
They call me Bwen. Sort of Ben. Anyway.
Jesus.
0-0.
It is still 0-0. Lofted ball forwards gathered by Ben Wilson. 0-0. It remains. And if you've just joined us, guys, and you didn't see the starting 11s, I will remind you of them. I did forget to actually say De Silva picked up a yellow card on 7 minutes. Here is the starting 11s. And as you can see, De Silva's yellow there on 7. Like I say, quite attacking from Coventry. I think it's not the dilemma we've got. It's a good thing how many attacking players we've got, but I certainly think we've got more attacking power than defensive power.
Is that the same with Bristol's lineup? Why we're so deadlocked? We've got the
I
same.
don't know, like, we haven't even had much of the. Hang on, here's a chance. Thomas Asante tries to cross it. Has he won the corner? He has.
Golly, sarcastically clapping Thomas, is he?
No, they're defending. Just call him Thomas. Thomas Asante, mate. Thomas isn't his first name. It's Brandon Thomas Asante. It's double barrel, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a look at these comments. Wrexham game's just kicked off. Yes, that was an 8 p.m. What do you think the Norwich-Stevenage game will be? I think I said 2-1 Norwich. Oh, we've got another goal for Blackburn.
They're going to make that 6.
Blimmin' heck. Stockport getting battered.
That's a statement, isn't it?
Stockport 0, Blackburn 4. You do get the odd game in the first round of the Carabao Cup that is an absolute crazy scoreline. And maybe that's the one that's unfolding there. Maybe Stockport have gone fairly weak. I haven't really looked, but Blackburn are going very strong and absolutely going for it.
Have Stockport got a reason to go weak? Are they focusing on the league majorly this season?
I think every team would prioritise the league over a cup, wouldn't they? But yeah,
on that topic,
maybe Blackburn still going strong in the cup anyway.
To make this an exciting game, we have a great goal. I think that will then make me feel glad that I've won it. If we win this by, you'd think I was in a car front at this point. If we win this by like a tap in or a scramble, what's the point?
Let's catch up on the comments. 8-0 could actually happen. What else we got? If Coventry lose, it's not the end of the world with Hull tomorrow. Same with Hull tomorrow, yeah. Kevin De Bruyne is sat next to you, Matt.
Take it.
Yeah,
he's fit. I mean, good looking.
There's worse things to be called. 0-0.
Russell Howard. Usually the one I get.
Russell Howard.
Or Gromit. No, Wallace, sorry.
Jesus.
You can have any of those.
What do you make of this?
Cheese. Boring, standard procedure, really, is where I got my snacks.
What snacks?
Well, I'm a snacks heavy stream anyway, I guess, don't I? So,
like, I think one thing I'd say is with this sort of cup game, I want to see attacking intent. Like, if you're not gonna, if we lose anyway, but we lose 4-3, you'd be like, well, I was entertained and I've seen enough attacking quality to be optimistic that we'll score against Oxford and stuff. And
went out
fairly.
fairly.
Got some positives to take. If we lose this like 1-0,
we will. Or
you said on penalties, mate.
True. What
is a chance for Bristol City? Yes,
right.
Ben Wilson.
What's more important than foot in the competition or whatever the phrase is, foot in the tournament, is actually just morale. By winning this, it's not about getting to the final at all. It's literally about team morale. We've just started the league. We've started off with an awful loss. This will pick us. If we lose this, actually, it could affect us for Oxford, and then we got after Oxford,
Bristol City again.
Oh yeah, okay. We need to win it for morale's sake, for the league.
Do you know what? Like, it might sound a little bit silly to some people, but it could have a little bit of bearing on when we play them in the league. I know the starting 11s might be completely different, but I don't know. Maybe that's a psychological thing in some respects, possibly.
If we beat them in this game, we might be too blasé about it when we face. We beat them before.
I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully the players are professional.
The players are just children.
Oh, here we go. We've had
Hello.
A lovely donation there from Gaston. Let's have a look at this. Loving the recent videos, Matt. If you had a choice between buying Latte Lath or Haji Roll last summer window, who would you choose? Oh,
I got to move one in.
It's a horrible question, that.
Right.
What I will say, Gaston, and massive thank you for the donation, massive thank you. As a Coventry fan, I can't choose Latte Lath over Hadji Wright. I can't. If I was not a Coventry fan, I might be inclined to Latte Lath. That's the only answer I can give by being fair. Hadji Wright's numbers last year were good. I can't say he's bad. He got the goals, 19 goals, but Latte Lath looks a handful. And if you asked me which one of them's more likely to get Golden Boot, maybe Latte Lath. But I'm happy with Hadji Wright. The thing is with Coventry, the goals might get shared around because we've got Hadji Wright and Ellis Sims and Thomas Asante. So good question though, Gaston, and thank you for the donation. Here's a chance for Coventry out of nowhere. Oh,
I don't know who Latte Lath is, but the way
he's a Middlesbrough striker.
Okay, so the way that you just described him.
Coventry corner, by the way. It was a shot from Victor Torp, and it's gone out for a corner.
I would choose him over Sim. Right. By the way you've just described him.
You said you don't know who he is.
Yeah, but seriously, he's better than Hadji, by the sounds of it.
Well, I don't know.
I liked it when we signed signed a striker, and he was a goal machine like Armstrong.
Monica has just pointed out that Bromley have got off to a brilliant start in their Carabao Cup debut. 1-0 up against Wimbledon. Well done, Bromley. And they won at the weekend as well in the league. Yeah, because Bromley have only just come up from the National League. Remember, they won the playoff final against Solihull. So this is their first time in the Football League, and it's their first time in this cup as well. And
isn't there like a Conference Cup as well?
FA Trophy and stuff.
Yeah.
The Coventry corner comes to nothing. It's still 0-0 as we come up to 20 minutes. Thank you once again for your support, guys. Keep it coming. Hopefully we can get a goal for Coventry as well. If there's any Bristol City fans that are watching, you're more than welcome. But you can understand that we have a horse in this race that we want to win. Let's try and get 130 likes, by the way. Take 2 seconds to hit that like button. And honestly, if everyone in here just makes sure they have subscribed, then we can certainly get to 71,000 subscribers tonight. Subscribe and like.
It's as easy as ABC, isn't it?
Yeah. Bristol City throwing. Well, in a couple of minutes, I'll just do a little run through of the scores for people that might want to catch up on everything. If you've just joined us, there's not a lot in this. There's not been many chances. I mean,
it's been a cup game.
Yeah, if we're being honest, it's very cagey. Bristol City have had maybe a little bit more of the attacking impetus, but it's not like they've dominated, if that makes sense. Through ball is a good one here. Chance for Bristol City to score. Super Ben Wilson in goal. Saves it.
Is it Ben Wilson? I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, we've rotated quite a bit. Right, let's do a run through of the scores quickly. So, it's Carlisle 0, Stoke 0, Orient 1, Newport 0, Stockport 0, Blackburn 4, Barrow 1, Port Vale 0, Bolton 0. Oh, it's gone. Bolton 0, Mansfield 0, Bristol City 0, Coventry 0, Bromley 1, Wimbledon 0, Burton 0, Blackpool 0. Burton are down to 10 men. I'm just going to run through it quicker now. QPR 1-0 up, Cardiff Bristol Rovers 0-0, Charlton Birmingham 0-0, Colchester 1-0 up. Fleetwood have just equalised against West Brom. Fair play. Derby and Crawley's games are goalless. Goalless at Grimsby. Goalless at Lincoln. Huddersfield are winning. Wickham are winning. Oxford are winning. Millwall are winning. Doncaster are winning. 2-0 Notts County. 1-0 Swansea. 1-0 Tranmere. 1-0 Watford. And everything else is goalless.
How long was this?
There's so many games. I can't get through all of them without taking too long.
Oxford winning. That's not really great for us.
Well, yeah, they might have a little bit of a bounce coming into this league. I mean, what a bad result that would be for Coventry if we lose on Friday.
They'd also want to, what's the word?
It's not impossible that they beat us, I must be honest.
They'd want to redeem their performance last time they came to the CBS, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
But then on that, it's such a massive goal difference that, you know, if you don't know, we won, 6-2 against Oxford. That's such a massive goal difference that surely on paper we should still win.
It's very different though. The game was Like,
At least 2 goal difference.
the game was ages ago. It was in the cup. The teams were different.
Then
And
just come up.
Oxford have done well since we last played them. You know, they obviously got into the playoffs. They won the playoffs, and they've just beaten Norwich. And they're beating Peterborough. That'll be a tricky game. Coventry City have a corner, guys. Still 0-0. At the moment, it seems to me like either team could win this. It's very much there.
Don't say that about Oxford.
There for the taking.
No.
Mate, but you need a reality check if you just think we're going to smash them.
No. Yeah, no,
It's
'cause
best-
I know that Cov will lose.
I'm not trying to be negative, right? But it's best to sometimes just be a little bit more not pessimistic, but don't be overly optimistic.
No, yeah, I know. It's just
Because I saw so many Coventry fans before this season saying automatics, and
Oh.
look, I'm not saying it can't happen, but you know, come on, this is a hard league.
I know what we like.
And
That's the
that
frustration.
Stoke game was a real reality check for some people, including myself. Still goalless.
It's not the pigeon though. He was relieved.
Oh, mate, please. Please, honestly, that's put me off going to away games. Still goalless. Coventry City with possession. Let's have a little look at your comments. Derby County have a penalty. And we're 1 like away from 130. There's one person in here that hasn't hit the like button that's going to do it for us. Get involved. And as we said, Derby have a penalty, so we will keep you up to date with what happens there. Someone's told us they have a penalty, so we'll take their word for it.
If not, you're banned.
Yeah.
Literally nothing to talk about, is there?
And Coventry corner again.
Bristol City are sponsored by Kellogg's.
No, why not?
I mean, it's a great start, isn't it? Great start to the season. Great start to your day. I don't know. It's a breakfast.
Maybe they think they'll be serial winners.
What, go up and up again?
Maybe. A goal for Port Vale. They've equalised at Barrow. All the goals are going in everywhere else.
Oh yeah, I knew this would happen as well. We would have the most boring game.
Honestly, do you know what?
Always.
As much as I hate penalties and losing at them, I'd rather it's a 0-0 and we lose on penalties than we just lose 1-0. Because at least there's that little bit of excitement and jeopardy. I know, I'm not saying, oh yes, I want to lose on penalties. I'm saying if they're the options, I might just take that. But
yeah, but
that's not a great choice.
If it's penalties, it means you have to watch this for longer.
Mate. No, there's no extra time, is there? It goes straight to penalties in this competition.
Oh, please. Yeah, but then I'll start getting...
Do you know what? They shouldn't even do second halves. They should just do, if it's level at 45 minutes, just go to penalties. Get this sorted.
Both teams going to mutual agreement. Should we both just opt out of the cup? Bye, guys.
Like, honestly, like I say, I saw quite a few Bristol City and Coventry fans saying, I'm happy to lose. So...
To be fair, though...
The proof will be in the pudding when it goes to penalties and everyone's missing on purpose.
I want Coventry to be the first team to win every single cup and the league in the season.
What?
How many cups are there where we compete in?
2.
Oh. Has anyone won all 3?
Yeah, like Man City have done like trebles and stuff. And...
No, but in the championship.
No. How are they... No.
Well, it's going to be us. Come on, we've got to win now.
A championship team winning the championship and the Carabao and FA Cup. What? Mate, this isn't the 1800s.
Why not?
I don't know.
Because it's 2025, that's why.
Once again, not a lot of excitement.
No.
I've got to be honest. I mean, you know, we try and report on what we can. It's just a lot of passing and attacks breaking down, and Bristol City have a corner now. But nothing's come of any of the corners in this game. Nothing whatsoever. Someone said there was a Derby penalty, so it's much to my surprise that I've now seen it's Derby 0, Chesterfield 1.
Ooh.
Did Derby miss a... Oh, it's gone. There it is. Did Derby miss a penalty?
Stop saying that.
Did Derby miss a penalty? They can't have done. Well, they might have done. Look at this. Norwich 1, Stevenage 1. Norwich scored and Stevenage have just scored straight afterwards. Look at this. The drama. The Carabao Cup, that is why we love it. The Bristol City corner is cleared away by Jada Silva, the former man. What? And by the way, I don't mean the former man. The former Bristol City man. He's still a man. Carry on. He's still a man. The former Bristol City man.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You're just funny. Just your mannerisms.
Paul Warne is going to get the sack, says Kieran TV. I tell you what, he could be the next casualty if things don't pick up. They are losing though to Chesterfield, which is not great. Oh. The financial reward for winning the whole League Cup is 100,000. The third round of the FA Cup is worth that alone. No wonder clubs don't take it seriously. Yeah, you probably get more payday from just having the big teams. Do you know what I mean? Like playing Manchester United in the third round or something of the Carabao Cup. That's the best sort of financial gain you can get, I guess.
Well, it's
chance here for Bristol City.
It's more for the lower teams, isn't it? That's what I like to see.
Right. Yeah. I get. Yeah. Well. Yeah. There's no non-league teams. It's just like
They're not, no.
League Two teams and stuff.
There's giant apples. Have you seen the giant apples? Bristol are sponsored by Thatcher's, and they've got giant apples. They're cute. Right.
Your Stockport Blackburn prediction looks good, Matt. Lol. Stockport on penalties is still on. Yeah. All right, mate. I did make a disclaimer that it is impossible to predict this competition.
I said 6. I'm saying 6-0 now.
I'd love to know if there's anyone in the live chat that thought Blackburn would be 4-0 up away from home before half time.
You've took that a bit personally, that comment, haven't you?
No. I put my hands up to bad predictions, but I will defend myself that this competition is very hard. And keep your comments coming. Keep subscribing, guys. Once again, if you've not subscribed, take 2 seconds.
Not even that.
It doesn't take 2 seconds. It takes 1 second, and it takes 1 second to like as well. Where are we at? We're on 159. So one more takes us to 160. I want to have a little look at the stats on this. 2 corners for Bristol, 3 for us. We've had no shots on target.
Typical, isn't it? We are always a boring scoreline.
Here come Bristol City. Shot from distance. Oh, it sails past the post. And there is one score I'm going to keep an eye on, Burgie, because we know someone that works for Carlisle United, and he has discussed to me about if their game against Stoke goes to penalties.
Okay.
I'm going to say no more. It's currently 0-0 at half time. I'm not going to give anything away because that's.
Does he still work for them?
Yeah, he's there, mate. Yeah.
Haha, I think I know what you're.
Birmingham City 1-0 up, by the way.
He's not in goal for them, is he?
Hang on, sorry, 2 secs. Chance here for Kov. Oh, God.
Oh, he did well to recover.
I'm not going to be too dramatic because it's the Carabao Cup. It's not the end of the world. But
Leon's going to line up in goal.
No. I was just going to say we've seen 90 minutes against Stoke and 30 minutes tonight, and in all of that put together, if we had one shot on target. Come on, like I thought we were going to be this really exciting team. Look at the options we've got. Let's be a bit more adventurous.
Well, like I said in the video, up until Stoke scored, we were the better team in that half.
Yeah, we started the second half pretty well, yeah, but it doesn't really count for much in the end, does it?
No.
Right, let's have a look at some more comments, guys. Still 0-0, of course.
I'm not hungry anymore.
It's so annoying when people call Bristol City just Bristol. Yes, I hope I didn't just do that, if that's what you're picking me up on. I always try and do the Bristol City, Sheffield United.
Oh, is that the 2 teams in Bristol, is it?
What? No, I'm saying...
Bristol City, Sheffield United.
No, because you see some people, they're like, oh, it's Bristol versus Sheffield today. And you're like, what? Who?
Yeah, but I say United.
No.
When Bristol United.
If someone says to me United, I think of Manchester United because they're the biggest United.
Yes.
But if you say United and you're talking about Sheffield United, no one's going to pick up on what you're saying. Yeah, I try and Bristol City, Bristol Rovers, Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United. I agree. It frustrates me that some people.
But if I say Wednesday, yeah, obviously there's no team called Wednesday.
Let's have a look at some more comments, guys. Who impressed you most from the opening weekend? Says James. What, in the Championship? I don't know. Let's have a think. Oxford, Sheffield Wednesday, Burnley probably. Don't know if you saw that last night. Luton 1, Burnley 4.
Oof. What about Plymouth?
Plymouth, honestly,
What a shame.
the problem with the Plymouth-Sheffield Wednesday game is Sheffield Wednesday, brilliant, okay? But when you're playing Plymouth, it's like, I don't know, Plymouth were that bad. Wednesday were good and Plymouth were bad. That's both true.
I think we should be focusing on more the fact that condolences to Plymouth for signing, in my opinion, for signing Rooney.
Well, we'll see how.
That should be the main focus.
We'll see how long it lasts. The ball goes back to Ben Wilson. We're 12 minutes away from half time and still not any closer to a goal in this one. It's half time at Stockport 0, Blackburn 4, by the way.
What?
Let's just catch up on some goals. Birmingham, by the way, 1-0 up. Crawley, 1-0 up. QPR, 2-0 up now. Bromley 1, Wimbledon 1. Fleetwood 2, West Brom 1.
Decent.
What else have we got? Norwich 2, Stevenage 1. Doncaster 1-0, I think I said that. Swansea 1-0. Watford 1-0 and Wigan 1-0. Quite a few goals and still quite a few 0-0s, and this is, of course, one of them. Where is it difficult to say who's been the better team? Would you maybe just say Bristol City?
Who's had it in the box more? No, I think that Kickoff had a bit more pace on the ball.
Here's Tavares. We're trying to play.
He's played well today.
Counter-attacking. Tavares.
Oh!
That was decent.
Tavares has played very well. He's played like he did against Man U, I would say. That sort of...
Yeah, he's playing down the right-hand side, put the cross in there, and Thomas Asante didn't quite get there before the defender, so it's still no shots on target for Cov.
But he always
Do you know
commits.
what, though? If it finishes 0-0, yes, it's been boring, but at least we get a shootout. That's one thing I'm looking forward to if it stays 0-0.
Then I'll get invested in the game. I don't want...
I shouldn't be saying that on 35 minutes. There's still a long way to go. There's another goal in the game between Leyton Orient and Newport. It's now 2-0 to Leyton Orient. Right, let's catch up on the comments. 1-0 Grimsby, says Jack. 0-0 here at half time, says Leon. We've had some good chances and they've hit the bar. Good to see you, Leon. He's joining us. He's currently at the Carlisle game. That's who we were just speaking about, our friend who works for Carlisle United. Fingers crossed they can get the result against Stoke, which is something Coventry couldn't do.
Let's hope that he's not taking the pens, because he's awful at them.
It's not gone to pens, it's half time.
Wow.
It might do though. Here come Bristol City. Coventry snuff it out, but it'll be a free kick to Bristol City. I mean, if I'm going to try and draw some positives, because I don't like to just be negative, defensively we've been okay, but I put that down to the fact there's just not been a lot of great attacking intent from either. Maybe Bristol City have been slightly better, but yeah.
Tavares has impressed me.
That fly is good.
Yeah, we haven't just got a, you know...
I just want one of them fly swatters.
We're not just doing that for nothing, you know.
Maybe do the blind up a little bit.
I don't want to hurt the baby.
Oh, what are you on about? Do the blind up a little bit and then it's got more room to go out.
As long as you don't kill it.
Just a little bit. Still 0-0. Here come Bristol City. Chance for, is that Naki Wells? Good defending from Liam Kitchen.
I feel like we need to concede to score. It's one of those games.
Maybe.
We need to be kicked up the bum a little bit.
Let's have a look at some comments. 1-0 Preston against Sunderland, isn't it? And Derby have equalised against Chesterfield. So it's Paul Warne in. Let's have a look. 2-0 Huddersfield. Leon says, Burgie, how's the painting coming along?
All right, done a job in rugby.
You're busy, aren't you?
Yeah, finished in 2 days. Been paid. Sorted.
Bristol City corner comes in here. Cleared away. I mean, I'm speaking for both teams here. The set pieces have been really poor. I mean, that wasn't actually a bad corner, but no one really got close to it from Bristol City. But they get another corner. And like I say, 0-0 it remains.
I think we just battered out the window.
James says, favourite championship transfer so far? Favourite championship transfer? There was. I know this isn't one transfer, but when Sheffield United signed both Kiefer Moore and Callum O'Hare in the space of like a few hours, I was a bit like, oh, that suddenly changes their season for me. But I don't really want to pick it as a Coventry fan. I mean, when we signed Thomas Asante, that's the most excited I've been about a transfer. Still yet to see much from him.
Keeper?
The keeper looks all right, but I didn't know much of him before we signed him.
Mm-hmm.
Still 0-0. Still not a lot to go off from this Carabao Cup matchup. Liam Kitchen here finds... Oh, nearly. Palmer snuffed out. Bristol City challenge. Come on, Thomas Asante. Go on, chase him. I tell you what, that's one thing a West Brom fan did say to me. He can be a little bit wasteful, but his work rate is incredible. So that's something that Robbins will be obviously loving about Thomas Asante. Casey Palmer loses it against his former team there. Still 0-0.
Oh, the Baggies a little bit annoyed at Thomas Asante coming to a relatively local derby team.
A bit mixed on it, I think, the West Brom fans. Let's just catch up on a few comments. Toby says, how are you watching? It's Sky Sports, isn't it? 1-0 Exeter, says Jack. PUSB, says Leon. Matt, imagine if the Championship could go to pens. Your opinion? What do you mean? What do you mean, like league games? Or do you mean the playoff final? Because obviously that does. Chance here for Bristol City. Oh, a good double save from Ben Wilson.
He shouldn't have let that loose.
It's the biggest chance of the game. It was a shot from outside the box. Wilson saved it, and then he saves the rebound with the bit between his legs, which is why he's in a bit of discomfort. Let's just have another look at this. What did he save it with?
That bit.
Yeah.
Get out. Get on. The fly's gone.
The fly's gone.
Let's all celebrate, everybody. Celebrations. Celebrations in the chat.
The fly has gone out the window, boys. Once again, guys, there's 250 people, which is honestly amazing. Can I just make sure you all hit the like button, because we've got 160 odd likes, but there's 250 people in here. It takes 2 seconds. Please get involved. Drop a like, subscribe, get your comments in. Thank you once again to those people that have donated. Tommy says, is your mate... I won't read those.
No, I'm just autistic.
Oh, there you go. Sar says, I remember Ben Wilson scoring. Yeah. Second half about to get underway soon. Best of luck for the rest of the first and second half. I'll be back to take some pens against Burgee in a few weeks. Yeah, good to see you, Leon.
Yeah, good luck.
Take care, mate. Bristol City corner, headed away at the near post by Hadji Wright. Bristol City. Who's the ball? Right, here's something else I've just been thinking. I don't know why I keep thinking about penalties. I don't know. I've got like an obsession, which I shouldn't do. I was thinking, if this goes to penalties and we win, that's really good psychologically for the players, because I feel like under Mark Robins, we are hopeless at penalties. That's not Mark Robins' fault, by the way, but if you think about it, the playoff final, FA Cup semi-final, what other games? The Birmingham FA Cup game a few years ago. I know that was a few different players. And the Gillingham game a few years ago in the Carabao Cup. We always seem to lose penalty shootouts. So I think it would be good psychologically if you can win one tonight. You
could also account the fact that he is one of our longest reigning managers, so he would have come across penalty games.
Look, penalties are... I won't say they're a lottery, but it's difficult, isn't it?
What about with...
I just think we've got quite a few good penalty takers, if it goes to that. Let's just bear in mind, it's not even half-time, so I'll just leave the penalties discussion there for now. Okay. Bristol City coming forwards. Don't like this.
Go on, Wilson.
Oh, but I tell you what, Ben Wilson's probably been Coventry's best player tonight.
He's had the balls.
He's made a few good saves now. We could start saying that. Let's have a look at the player ratings on SofaScore. Yeah, Ben Wilson, the best player. And that's good, by the way, because I do like Ben Wilson, but he makes me a bit nervous sometimes. He's having a good game tonight, and that'll do him the world of good.
When Thingy was in his prime, who replaced Ben Wilson? Collins. When he was in his prime for us, I was like, oh no, that's it, Ben Wilson gone. I really like Ben Wilson. He's funny, he's charismatic.
I prefer Collins to Wilson. Yeah. Obviously, now we've got Dovin, He's the number one.
It shows
But
many talks, doesn't it?
Collins looks... Wilson looks good tonight. Bristol City have a player down who's just receiving some treatment. Let's go back to the live chat. Hi, lads. Watching from... Oh, it's disappeared. It's disappeared. I can't see where that comment went.
Go up.
Oh, by the way, there's a goal, a big goal at Bramall Lane. Sheffield United 0, Wrexham 1.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me anymore.
They're at it again. They're just at it again.
They're
But you know what? I'm glad. Not because I hate Sheffield United or anything. I'm glad that everyone else gets to taste this medicine, because when we lost to them, it hurt. So Wrexham, you better do it to everyone else just to make up for it.
You lost to Sheffield United.
Who?
So what do you mean when we lost to Sheffield United?
No.
Oh,
when we lost to Wrexham.
Yeah.
When we lost to Wrexham. There you go.
I
Right.
tell you what, maybe Wrexham are thinking promotion's a bit too much of an arse this season.
Sorry, just a quick couple of goals. Huddersfield 3-0 up. Wickham 2-0 up. Any more? Oxford 2-0 up. I think that is it. Yeah, carry on.
Obviously, back-to-back promotions for Wrexham. But they're probably thinking to get straight into the Championship, that's a really tall order now. We're fighting with the big boys. So maybe they're thinking, we're still used to winning something over the last few years, so maybe we'll win a cup.
I don't think they're going to win.
Obviously not this one, because you're facing Premier League teams, but
yeah, when
League Cups or whatever.
Well, no, but the League Cup, the Premier League teams join in the next round anyway.
Which is the
Checker
trade.
That's the one they could win, I guess.
So they might be looking at that thinking, we ain't going to get promoted, but we still want another win.
They won at the weekend, mate. Bristol City corner comes to nothing. I should say, sorry, a minute ago, Bell went off for Bristol City and Harry Cornick came on. So Bristol City forced into a substitution there. Watford are 2-0 up against MK Dons. And that's the latest I've seen here. I don't think we're going to get too much stoppage time, probably a minute or a minute.
Here's a question. If Wrexham do get promoted...
I'm going to pause the timer because I can't reset it.
If Wrexham do get promoted, is there a chance that they will lose both games against Cardiff and Swansea?
2 added minutes. I'm just pausing the timer because I can't restart it, by the way. Sorry.
If they get promoted, or say if there was a cup game and they didn't play their kids or anything, they played as they would to win, would Wrexham lose to Swansea and Cardiff, or do you reckon they'd have a fighting chance of winning 1 out of 2 games?
So Wrexham playing Cardiff, what?
Wrexham playing Cardiff and also Wrexham playing Swansea. If they're on level terms, I'm trying to say, is Wrexham as good as Swansea and Cardiff? Because they're not quite fighting for...
If Wrexham get to the Championship, which they're only 1 promotion away from now, yeah, I mean, I just think it'd be great to see the 3 Welsh teams in the Championship. There you go. Right, guys, like I say, it's not half-time just yet. I've just paused the timer because if I let it run past, basically, I need to start it again from the second half, and I'm just going to save it like that. It's nearly half-time, though. Still 0-0. It probably will be 0-0 at half-time. And how about this, Burgee? Norwich 2, Stevenage 2.
Ooh.
Fair play to Alex Ravel's men. They've just equalised before half-time. And that is half-time, Burgess. I'm going to get rid of the timer.
Get rid of me, I'm going to go get a drink.
Half-time, boys and girls. Yeah, I've got Cobra in the fridge, mate. No, I've got one.
Got a snake in the fridge.
I've got one in the freezer. Cheers, mate. Right, sorry, there you go. If you've been watching, can you give us your half-time analysis, guys? Because I don't have much to say on that first half, I must be honest. 0-0. Let's talk about it. Done. No, right, what can we take away from that? It's a very typical 2 teams from the same league, very much rotated the starting 11s from the league games at the weekend. In the cup competition here, and it's cagey. It's not that the players are not familiar with each other, but it's just a bit Bristol City have been the better team. They've definitely carved out the better chances. The positive for Coventry is that Coventry are still in the game. But I said that at half-time away at Stoke because Stoke had missed some big opportunities, but they still went on to win. So, yeah, look, Coventry need to improve if we're going to get the win here. I know it's a cup game and some people are not bothered, but if we want to get through, I simply think we have to improve. I suppose it's possible we could hang on in there till penalties and win on pens, but I don't know how likely that is. I don't know. I just want to see a bit more promise. Do you know what I mean? I just want to see. I hope Robbins is going in there and just saying, lads, attack. And like, I know it's not as simple as that, but like the midfield again getting bypassed a little bit, and then just not enough creativity. There's been a couple of chances where the forwards have got forward, but not a lot to go off. We're going to go through the halftime scores in a second. Nah, it's all right. Not tonight, mate. And just to let you know, we are 7 likes away from 200. 7 likes. Let's see if we can do that during half-time. I'm just going to lower the blinds because the lighting looks terrible at the minute. So drop a like and get your comments in, and then I'm going to go around the grounds to get the half-time scores. It is 0-0 at half-time. I think I'm better off just sitting further away. That way the lighting looks a bit better. Right, let's have a look at what you guys have to say before we go to the scores. Bit boring, says Colin. It is. But it can only get better. Right. Sheffield United have just equalised against Wrexham. Trusty with the goal. 1-1. Sheffield United are not letting Wrexham run away with it. Not yet, anyway. 1-1.
You're doomed.
What?
Your kid knows my name now. You're going to be hearing it forever.
Let's have a look at some of your comments. I have supported you since 40k, says Mr. Bloxy. Thank you so much. And like I say, keep up your great support tonight, guys. We're not far away from 71k. That's what I'm going to say. Where are we at?
Is that the surprise you're going to tell me about?
76 to go. It might be a struggle to do it tonight, but once again, I'll just implore you to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button. Let's have a look at some more comments. We've had a goal at Carlisle. Leon's not going to like this.
Oh, no.
Carlisle 0, Stoke City 1.
What are you playing at, Lee? Come on.
Stoke have taken the lead early in the second half.
I thought he quit. I thought he finished his degree and he was looking to work at Arsenal or something.
I don't know if he's doing an extra year masters or something.
Oh, okay.
Right, 1-0 Stoke. Right, let's have a look at some more comments. Coventry are going to win 1-0, says Jimbo. Honestly, we'll struggle to get playoffs. I know it's a cup game, says Philip. If we have crap halves and then good halves, need more consistency. Yeah.
Can't base it off what
look,
like this.
I am one of the biggest people that get frustrated at Coventry's slow starts. And I know it's only a game and a half, but it's already been a slow start. I do obviously think it's going to get better. And I look at the potential in this team and I think it could still be an incredible season. It's just frustrating, isn't it? It's been slow. But look, we're not losing. I'm not going to get too downbeat. We might lose tonight, and yes, that would be 2 defeats in 2 and frustrating, but I don't know.
Have we ever...
Bit mixed at the minute. Keep your comments coming. I'm going to go around the grounds in a minute and just let you know what the scores are. I have been watching your content for 3 years. Your content is amazing. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Can I just say, it's absolutely staggering to see 240 people watching this live stream for a Carabao Cup game. Stop here. For a Carabao Cup game. So thank you so much for your support. Please get involved, liking, subscribing, and predictions. We'll try and read out as many comments while it's half time. Let's have a look. Norwich 3-2 is Noah's prediction. George is asking how we've been in the first half. Yeah, not very good. A bit like the Stoke City first half.
Oh, not that bad. Well, that was more entertaining, actually.
I think it has been that bad. Maybe it's been a little bit better, but...
There was more for Stoke to get excited about than there is Bristol to get excited about. I think that they, like I said, they have to score first to score in this one.
Right, I'm going to go round the grounds, guys. It's Stoke City 1, Carlisle 0, and that game is back underway because it started earlier. It's Leyton Orient 2, Newport 0. That's half time. Blackburn are 4-0 up against Stockport away from home. That's back underway. And then half time at Barrow Port Vale 1-1. Bolton Mansfield 0-0. Bristol City Coventry 0-0. Bromley Wimbledon 1-1. Burton Blackpool 0-0. Burton down to 10 men with a red card. Cambridge QPR is 2-0 to QPR. Cardiff 0, Bristol Rovers 0, Charlton 0, Birmingham 1, Colchester 1, Reading 0, Crawley 1, Swindon 0, Derby 1, Chesterfield 1, Fleetwood 2, West Brom 1, Grimsby 1, Bradford 0, Huddersfield 3, Morecambe 0, Lincoln 0, Harrogate 0, Northampton 0, Wycombe 2, Norwich 2, Stevenage 2, Oxford 2, Peterborough 0, Portsmouth 0, Millwall 1, Preston 1, Sunderland 0, Rotherham 0, Crewe 0, Salford 0, Doncaster 1, Shrewsbury 0, Notts County 2, Swansea 1, Gillingham 0, Tranmere 2, Accrington 0, Walsall 0, Exeter 1, Watford 2, MK Dons 0, Wigan 1, Barnsley 0, and Sheffield United 1, Wrexham 1.
Take a breath.
That is not half time yet because it kicked off at 8. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of games.
So you did a whole video on that?
Bloody hell.
How long was the video? It was about 2 hours.
No, we didn't predict all of them because we would have been there for ages. We predicted about half of them, myself and Sophie. Right, let's get some more comments before the second half gets back underway. You've got a couple of minutes. Guy in the chat. Guys in the chat, Sims or Wright? Yeah, let us know what your thoughts are. Who do you prefer, Sims or Wright?
What was it? You asked me this before and you guessed correctly.
I think you prefer Sims.
Yeah, there's more of a workforce with Sims. Hadji is more dependent on a cross.
I'm not just saying this, right?
Sims make the
but they are equal to me because the numbers they put up last year were equal. Potential wise, probably Sims. Probably got a higher market value, but they're very even to me. You know, if one gets injured, I trust the other one to fill that person's boots.
When in the box with the ball to his feet and defenders are there, who's more likely to score? I would say Hadji.
Yeah, see, I would probably say Hadji, but it's not
making an opportunity, making the run to score. Sims.
Yeah, but like I say, it's not like there's one so much better than the other. It's so even.
They work best when they're together though, and we can do that now because we've got squad depth.
George has said Wrexham to get promoted this season. Yeah, possibly. I predicted them in the playoffs, and they already look like.
I don't take what George says seriously.
A bit of a handful. No, he asked a question.
Oh, okay. Because he's wild.
Let's have a look at some more comments. Hi guys, have a good one, says Simon. Look at this for a game, Burgie. Fleetwood 2, West Brom. Fleetwood 2, West Brom 1.
Oh, yeah.
We have people in the comments saying West Brom are going to win 3-2. I think that's a prediction.
What was in Norwich? Is that 2-2?
Norwich are drawing 2-2 with Stevenage.
Come on, Stevenage.
Millwall winning, but Portsmouth are putting more pressure on them, says James. Pompey a better side by a small margin in my completely, definitely unbiased opinion. And he looks like a Portsmouth fan with that picture there. Right.
Did we find out who Callum was, or was it Callum?
Oh, I don't know. They disappeared, didn't they, that person in the live chat? Right. The second half is coming at us in a couple of minutes, guys. So let's do full-time predictions. Are you going to stick with 1-1?
I'm inclined to go by 0-0 by this, but no, I'm going to stick with 1-1. Do you want me to guess who scores first?
I'm thinking probably 1-0 Bristol City at this point. Sorry, honestly, I'm not always negative, by the way. I just think if you look at it, it's a similar pattern to the Stoke City game, and that finished 1-0. I hope I'm wrong.
Do I risk
get your predictions in? How's this going to finish?
So I risk my prediction, my bets, and predict who's going to score first?
No.
Okay. That's a killer conversation.
Right, let's just have a look at how we're doing. Once again, we've got more viewers than likes, so I'll just take 2 seconds once again while it's half time.
That doesn't make sense. That means that people aren't liking when they're viewing.
Exactly.
That makes no sense. Why are you not doing it to this young man?
There's people watching who have not liked.
Logic.
So get involved and subscribe as well once again. Let's just quickly remind you of what's coming up on the channel. We'll do that now while it's half time. So tomorrow, Championship predictions are back. Myself and Sophie are doing week 2.
Who's winning?
I'm also... We'll see. We're also going to do a Carabao Cup draw live stream tomorrow. I always enjoy those.
Yes, they're good to tune into.
Thursday, we've got Premier League predictions for week 1. And then Friday, we have the first match vlog from the CBS this league season. So there's a lot to come. So make sure you get involved.
You're a busy boy.
I'm a busy, busy boy. Let's have a look at some more comments. 2-2. Cov on penalties, says Ross. Yes, mate, all good, says Harry. Good to see you, by the way. Aaron says, I've liked as a Stoke fan. And yeah, well done, Aaron. Your team's winning, by the way, at Carlisle.
Is that little Harry that's become hench?
I think, what?
There was the little lads who we talked to at the games, and then he's like does like boxing or something.
Does it? Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm saying it now before we go behind. I hope we lose, says George. 2-0 Cov, someone said. 6-5 to Coventry on penalties after a 1-1. How many cans has he had? Who are you on about? I'm on my second.
No, this is
2-1 Cov, 1-0 Cov. There's a few people going for Cov. I like it. I don't see it. Right. 2-0 Robbins, says Silver Jackie. That's probably the one I'm closest to. And not Mark Robbins. 2-0 to the Robbins, Bristol City. Oh, right.
Who was the one who gave us a Christmas card? Was that Harry?
Yeah, that's Harry, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think he's like just boxing now or kickboxing or something, and he looks completely different.
Well, he's pretty grown up, isn't he? Yeah, nice lad. Right, we're going to focus on the second half because the players are going to come back out now. And yeah, let's just hope for better.
Summer to, I think Bristol, like I said, Bristol to score. We get an equaliser, and then if there's enough time in the game, we can maybe get a 2-1. But you kind of want pens if
No, I'd rather win than go to penalties.
yeah.
If it goes to pens right now, that doesn't sound too bad considering we don't look more likely to win it than they do right now. That's my opinion. One thing I will say, if it goes to pens, which end are they going to take them? Because Coventry are always unlucky. The penalty's always down the other end.
But it's not going to make a major difference because there's not a full attendance, is there? There's probably louder in the Cov end, isn't it? So yeah.
I think it makes a difference. I think, you know, where the penalties are taken makes a difference. I don't know why we keep going on about penalties. It's not gone to penalties yet.
You
but
brought it up.
I know. I just got a
No, I did.
obsession. Harry says, saw you on Saturday, mate. Nearly came and said hello, but didn't think you'd remember me. Been a long time. Yes, it has been.
No, I probably get scared.
I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're well.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Any more comments? 3-0 Leyton Orient, says Jack. Let's have a look. It is 3-0 Orient against Newport. They're having a good old time there. 1-0 Cov, late winner, says Wayne. And what else have we got? No idea who Bristol City are. I'll go with Coventry, says Colton. Ooh, that's not going to go down well with the Bristol City fans. Right, we're all set. We're just waiting for the players to come back out now.
Who are Bristol City?
Oh, you're not nice.
I thought it's Rovers, isn't it?
Don't, because if we've got any Bristol City fans watching, they'll tune out if you
I forgot there's going to be a lot of Bristol City fans here, isn't there? I'm joking. You are.
There might be a few. Actually, do you know what? Let's do it because we haven't done it today.
Don't do it.
What?
Who's better?
What?
You're going to do who's better?
No, I'm doing a roll call.
Oh, okay.
Right, we've got 250 viewers in here. Let's see. Comment down below the team you support. I presume most of you are going to say Coventry, but let's see how many different fans we have got in here today. Comment down below the team you support. Let's see how many different fans we've got in here.
I thought you were going to ask a question like you like to do your questions, don't you? Who's better?
No, I'm not doing that now. The second half's just about to get back underway.
I would have liked to go to Bristol. I mean, fair play to the fans who are doing this one and also Bristol away. Have we got them away?
But mate, we did Wednesday twice in a week, didn't we?
Yeah, but it's not as far, is it? Bristol's like...
I'd say
by the beach,
Sheffield's... Yeah, maybe Sheffield's the tiniest bit closer than Bristol is, but they're both about roughly 2 hours away.
I mean, it's the same as those who did Middlesbrough twice within a week or whatever it was.
Weird, isn't it, when you get the team twice away in a week? Yeah. Right, the players are back out. We're just about to get back underway, so we'll get the timer back up. Once again, keep your comments coming. Let's have a look. We've got Bristol City fans, Coventry fans, Huddersfield fans, Stoke fans, Borough, Everton, West Brom, Burton, plenty of Coventry, Stoke, Huddersfield, Ipswich, Huddersfield, Sheffield United, Huddersfield, a few Huddersfield fans, Bristol City again. There you go, quite a few different fans, which is good to see. Newcastle, Plymouth Argyle, Manchester United. Hey, great to see everyone. Thank you so much to everyone who's tuned in. Let's get the timer restarted, Burgie, because the players are back on the pitch.
Who have we got? Who's our last game of the season against? Because what if we end up doing what we did with Middlesbrough? Get them in the playoffs.
We've got Middlesbrough last game of the season.
Have we really? Yeah. History may repeat itself.
It might. I've seen plenty of people that have predicted Coventry like 4th and Middlesbrough 5th, which would mean at the end of this season we'd play Middlesbrough 3 times in a row because they are our last game of the season.
I wouldn't know how to deal with that.
We've got them at home though.
I'd love to go to Middlesbrough, but
we've got them at home this time on the final day.
For the sake of not being bored of the same
Actually,
thing.
you know, looking at Coventry's last 2 games of the season, we've got Luton and Middlesbrough. That's really difficult. It's like a bit of a repeat of the 22-23 season in a way, isn't it?
Ball looks like a Mountain Dew can.
Right, guys, let's hope the second half is better than the first half from Coventry's perspective. The scoreline, it's not the end of the world, 0-0 at half-time, but performance left a little to be desired. Bristol City with possession here, lofted ball forwards, headed away by the man, the myth, the legend, Bobby Thomas, and he gives it away.
Why is he that?
No, it's been silly. Liam Kitchen on possession now. Gives it to Jay Da Silva against his former team, lofts it forwards. Hadji Wright gives chase and Bristol City clear it. A little bit better from Coventry.
Just going towards the Cov fans, aren't we?
Yeah, that's something worth mentioning. Coventry City are now attacking towards the away end.
Pull them in.
And given that there's, you know, roughly 2,500 Coventry fans in that away end, it might give us a little bit of something to get forwards.
Hopefully we do better in this half because I get a really annoying when I'm bored, as you've probably noticed.
No.
Did you know that? No. I won't be invited next time, so we need to score.
Ball goes out for a Coventry throw-in on the halfway line. Oh, go on, Hadji.
He read it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this dude.
Who's that?
Tom Sante.
Yeah.
He tries. Like, he really puts the effort in.
Yeah, he's a chaser, isn't he? He's got like a proper engine on him. He's going to chase their defenders.
But he needs someone behind him when he inevitably slips up.
Is he onside?
Yes.
I don't think he is. No. He nearly had a chance there, but he's been caught offside.
Yeah, if he's doing these runs and, you know, taking risks, he needs someone behind him to collect the ball if he slips up or whatever. Because he'll bring the ball forward, but inevitably get tackled.
Someone's just said, sing some quote, Virgie.
Keep your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel. Technically, that's the Doors, but you know
that's enough. Thank you.
We're going to.
No, that's enough. Thank you.
What song was that?
Down, down.
No, come on.
No, I don't. So, 0-0, it remains. Keep those comments coming. If you haven't already given us a full-time prediction, feel free to get involved or drop a question in the live chat to keep us entertained during this less than thrilling encounter.
If you'd like a singer for your band, I am available. Or painter for your house, I am available.
2 for 1.
Yeah, a little bit of entertaining with the bush. That was a joke, by the way, singing part.
And the painting part.
Quiet.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I knew it would be like this.
Like what? What? We're not losing. If we start losing, you could start moaning, but we've got to be relatively positive while it's level. But there's only a few minutes gone so far after the second half. Coventry City have looked a tiny bit better, but I'm being honest, there's still not a lot to go off so far. The ball goes out wide to Latibodia, and now Tavares. I love that. You know, when the player was holding
he seems stronger, doesn't he? Seems like a new way.
Unlucky Tavares. I want to see a little bit more of him this season, but ultimately we've got a very good team. So
Yeah,
you've got to be good. You've got to be very, very good to get into this
I
team.
noticed that where it shows the difference in quality between him and the players that we've signed, because towards the end of the season we were signing him because we had a few injuries or we were trying to rest players, and he was kind of all we had. But now as soon as we get all these new strikers, he's kind of the second team now. He's put him in the cup.
Norwich 3, Stevenage 2. Swansea 1, 10-man Gillingham 0. Gillingham have had a red card.
Oh, that's my prediction out the window.
It's half-time between Sheffield United and Wrexham, where it's 1-1. Tranmere 2-0 up. Quite a few goals today.
Grimsby, what was my prediction? 3-1.
Grimsby are winning 1-0 at the minute.
Still time.
I guess. So, looking at SofaScore, the player on the pitch today with the highest rating, can you guess who it is?
Ben Wilson.
Correct. The possession to shots on goal disparity is a little crazy, someone's just said. Yeah. Do you know what I noticed? I really picked this up from Mark Robins' sort of post-match interview after the Stoke game. He said that players can't get comfortable, and that is a very good thing to do. I don't want him, he's not exactly calling out the players, but he's got to tell them, we've got depth this time. If you're not going to work, you will be replaced.
Mate, he's got his head screwed on, isn't he, that guy? To say stuff like that,
Mate, he's got so much credit in the bank. The players have to respect him. It's not the other way around like it is in some clubs. Chance here for Coventry. Ooh.
Can't that be used as an insult though, credit in the bank? Like, you can, if you're bad this season, you'll still stay in.
Yeah. Actually,
you won't get sacked.
Let's ask the Coventry fans that are in the live chat. Let's say Coventry finish 12th. What do you reckon? I would imagine most of you would be like, Robbins stays. But is there any of you that thinks Robbins has to go if we finish 12th this season?
That would be so against the run of play that is a fluke. That is a one-off. So if we were to gradually drop each season, yeah. But that is so against the odds after how we finished. That would be like so much.
I just think things would have to be so bad for Robbins to go. He's just, I don't know.
Yeah, but 12 after 2 seasons.
The thing is, football is brutal, and we have now spent quite a bit of money. So ultimately, if we finish in the bottom half, let's say, I don't think that'll happen, but let's say we did, that is failure.
I think Robbins has in his mind that 5 years to get into the Prem. How many years are we into that Premier League package?
2
more. After that, he'll probably leave.
No, I don't know. I think it shouldn't be discussed, to be honest. But there you go.
You brought it up.
No, I'm asking for their opinions, not mine. Bristol City have the ball here, still 0-0. Is there a chance building here?
Well, they haven't had a shot yet, have they? Have they? No.
No, Bristol City have tested Ben Wilson a bit. Not in the second half yet.
Yeah.
But in the first half, they certainly did. Goodness me. Let's have a look at the comments. Robin stays. Matt, in your opinion, will Rooney be sacked? Please. I think it could be difficult for him this year, I do think. The only way Robbins goes is if we're relegated, says Dave. Robbins has to stay. I cannot lose him. Do you know what? I love that. 12th, I'd still keep him. Good. Do you know what? Because I've seen, I'm not going to mention names, but I did see 1 or 2 people that I know saying, if we don't even make the playoffs, Robbins would have to go. And I'm like, what? Like, don't get me wrong, if we finish, like I said, 12th, I would be pretty angry, but I wouldn't want Robbins to go. Let's never forget where he's picked us up from. He is like the safest manager at a club in this level. Like,
he's too safe though sometimes. He's quite
reserved. Okay, but like it's nice though because the pressure can get to a man, but there shouldn't ever really be that kind of pressure on Robbins. Chance for Bristol City.
Nice.
Good defending. Corner ball. No, do you know what? Because I feel like I'm fair level-headed and stuff.
I agree.
I like to. No, I don't like to be negative, but I can be negative after a game. You know, after the Stoke game, I was pretty like, ugh. But I'm not like that extreme where you're like Robin's out.
No,
No way.
no, you're rational.
Here come Bristol City. Chance for them. I just have this nagging feeling that one goal is gonna win this. And is it coming here? No. Coventry have dealt with it for now. Yeah, I don't mean to sound too negative here, but if they get the goal, do you see us equalising?
I've said all the way, yeah.
Well, you've said 1-1, I guess, haven't you?
But I'm also saying that it's the only way that we will get a goal is to concede.
Grass is always greener, says, yeah, I agree with that. Robbins has earned his place, unlike the players. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, players have come and gone.
How many of the 92 have you visited, says James? I think I've done about 50. I don't know the number off the top of my head, but I think I've done about 50, possibly 55.
9 for me, probably.
No, you've done...
Oh, no, I've done about 12, you know.
Remember, it includes League 2, League 1, Championship...
Does it include the team that you support?
Yeah, of course it does, because they're in the 92.
Not going in the... no, sorry. Does it include going to a neutral game?
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah, it doesn't have to be with your team.
Okay, right. Hawthorns.
Yeah, I could think of loads.
Port Vale, Swansea.
Middlesbrough. Forest. Coventry, of course.
Stoke.
Wednesday. Sheffield United. Hull. No, you haven't done Hull, sorry.
Put my finger back.
Portsmouth.
Bolton.
Yeah, there's already 10. You've probably done loads. Right, Bristol City give the ball away. Coventry throw in the Bristol City half.
The Cardiff Speedway. Does that count?
There you go. 55 minutes, goalless. Come on, lads, says Colton. Will Sheffield Wednesday be promoted, in your opinion? It's not impossible, but don't know. Oh,
Is this live? Yeah. They cut the replay.
Corner. Thomas Asante forcing a shot from the angle. I saw him score a couple of goals like that for West Brom from the tight angle. We get the corner. He did well there. Strong, pace. Keeper's done all right.
Do you reckon we should bring on and I never get his name right?
Yes.
Yeah. You know who I mean, don't you?
Mason Clark?
No!
Sakamoto?
No!
Who? Van Everk?
No!
Sims?
No!
Binks?
Houdini? No.
Radoni?
Don't.
Coventry corner? That's the hardest their keepers had to work. No, actually, no, he did make a save a second ago, but there you go. He just catches that one quite nicely. And the clock ticks. And I just will remind people again that in this competition, if it's still level after 90 minutes, it goes straight to penalties. It's not a matter of extra time. It's straight to penalties. Wow. Stockport 1, Blackburn 5.
Oh, hello.
What a scoreline. This is what I mean about the predictions. Who would have predicted that in the Carabao Cup? It's absolutely mental. Cambridge have scored against QPR. Burton still hanging on with 10 men, 0-0. Colchester 2-0. Anything else? Harrogate 2-0 up at Lincoln. I think we've covered everything. Rotherham 1, Crew 1. They've both scored in the second half. Northampton 2-0 down, mate.
No, doing the games I've been to.
Oh.
Nuneaton.
They're not in the 92 though.
Okay.
They have to be in the...
They're in my 93. Okay,
let's have a look. Is Speedway still a thing, or has it gone like the dogs? What does that mean?
I know that it's a thing worldwide. Yeah, it's still a thing.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about, unless you're thinking about referring to Brandon's race course.
Go on. Corner.
The Coventry team.
Coventry corner.
The Coventry Speedway team, the Bees, they've gone. But yeah, Speedway is still massive. It's big in like Poland and places like that. Yeah, no. Speedway still going. Went to watch in Cardiff the finals, UK finals 2017, I think it was.
Cove corner. So we've now played 90 plus 60. We've played 150 minutes of football this season, and we haven't scored.
I've been in the lead once.
Well, we haven't scored, so we can't be in the lead. Corner.
It's in! No, it's not.
There'll be another corner though. It came off a Bristol City head. I think very similar to the Stoke City game. Coventry have come out in the second half a bit better. Let's have a look. What happened there? It was foul on the goalie apparently. How's the quality of the stream coming through, can I ask, guys? Be honest, don't just say, oh, it's good if it isn't. Is it all right? Does it sound okay?
Until I leave, then you'll get a fair judgment.
Just let us know how the stream is coming through. Struggers says, you're a brilliant YouTuber, Matt. You inspire me. I know you inspire so many people and help them grow their channels. Stick with it. Glad we've connected, and I hope your channel gets the good love it deserves. Oh, thank
That's
you.
a beautiful comment out of nowhere. You don't need to say that.
Thank you.
That's
James says it's fine. It's good. Right, cheers, guys. Quality is great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right, still 0-0. 61 minutes. I don't know how many times today I've said it's still 0-0, but
How many times you said you wanted
it's
to do
still
the
0-0.
penalties?
Yep. We're getting closer to penalties, and I don't know why I'm sounding excited because Coventry are rubbish at them.
Chill out, mate.
Offside.
Clearly.
Yeah, two things that don't happen. We don't do well in this competition. We don't do well at penalties. So are we about to change it all by winning a penalty shootout tonight? No. No, I hope we win in 90 minutes.
There's
but
three
if not,
things. It's always offside.
always offside. Let's have a look. Good. Volume's a little bit low, so I just said.
Boring? Excuse you.
Oh, I got a little boring.
Oh,
I said.
I thought you meant as a stream. Let's say wash your mouth out with soap.
Strange how Robbins opts for 3 or 4 subs at a time. Yeah. Sophie needs a shave. Yeah, I think she does. Watford 3-0, says Michael. Yeah, 3-0 up against MK Dons. Exeter winning at Walsall. I think I've already said that one. There's so many games here. So Wigan, Barnsley's 1-1 as well. It's really hard to keep a track of which goals have just gone in. Crawley 2, Swindon 2. That's a bit mental. It was only 2-0 to Crawley a minute ago. Colchester 2, Reading 1. Reading have just pulled one back. And still 0-0 here.
Solihull?
They don't play in this competition, mate.
Oh, pot on 94 though.
But if Solihull had come up, Coventry have made what is that, 5 substitutions at once.
Oi, oi.
It's like the Avengers have assembled on the touchline here. Radoni, Sakamoto, Sims, Van Evak and Jamie Allen. It's going to be like a completely different 11 now.
I'm getting fed up.
We've changed 5 players at once. 28 minutes to go, and Coventry City have changed it all up.
I meant Solihull for ground, so they include the 92.
Do they?
Do they?
Huh?
Solihull, do they include...
No, because they're not in the Football League. The 92 is the Premier League, the Championship, League 1, League 2.
So Notts County don't...
No, Notts County are in the Football League.
I don't know anything about rugby. Football. That was a joke.
No, I know that was a joke, but like the non-league is outside the 92.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I just thought because Solihull...
But that's the only non-league one you've done, isn't it?
There's loads of...
No, you don't know.
Notts County.
Notts County's in the Football League.
Sorry.
You mean Nuneaton?
Nuneaton, yes. Okay.
Jeez. Damn it. Right. The clock is ticking away. Bristol City 0, Coventry City 0.
There's loads of teams going up and down. I can never keep track of it.
Oh, bless you. You poor little thing. Jada Silva. Radoni. I love him. Already, I just love Radoni. Van Evak's on the pitch. I think that's actually a little bit of a statement of intent from Coventry City making those substitutions. Is that still in play? It is. Because it really feels like we're actually going fairly strong tonight and we're, giving it a go. So can we turn it into a result?
Oh, Bristol Rovers.
Huh? What are you on about?
The Bristol Rovers.
Oh, yeah. You're just shouting out random teams now. I don't know what you're on about half the time. The ball goes out wide to Sakamoto. He's just come on. Coventry City look a little bit more dangerous, I suppose you could say, now we've made those subs. Jamie Allen on the ball.
It's like a completely different team, innit? Got the first squad out.
Well, we have been better in the second half. Rodoni,
Here we go. We've got quality on the pitch.
Sakamoto.
It's literally like...
Sakamoto. Go on, get the cross in. He does. Oh.
It's like you brought your Ferraris on into the race. The drivers have come out of an MGB and they've gone into a Ferrari. That's what it's like.
Oh, Sims. Go on! Yes! 1-0 Coventry. Ellis Sims with the goal.
How long since they came on, eh?
Like
2 minutes?
A minute after we made all those substitutions.
Difference.
15. Come on.
Penalties?
That gets us going, mate. That gets us going for the season. We will look back on this moment when we lift all of the trophies in May. And we will say that Sims goal at Bristol City in the Carabao Cup was a special one.
Right, sub them off now. They're
Come
doing
on.
the job.
Mate, Robbins and his substitutions, they've paid off big time.
Oh, sorry, no. All he did was bring on the
Sims,
best
man.
players of the team.
It's a good goal. Good little pass. His first touch was just good enough. It looked a little bit like he was stretching, but he did well. And then good finish.
I think I know.
Come on, the boys. Let's forget the league. We're going on another cup run. Come on.
I know his strategy.
What? Oh, someone said that if there's a minute delay, we apologise. If you saw the goal going before us, there's not a lot we can do about that. But Coventry are in front.
Surely you watch the game, then watch our reaction afterwards, because you know.
Yeah, if you're looking at the live score, you might see a goal before we see it. There you go.
Yeah.
Right. That's a bold claim, says vice versa. I'm being silly, of course. I'm being silly. But no, honestly, I am chuffed.
I know his strategy, right? Play it leave it as late as possible if it's 0-0, late as possible. Then bring on the first team boys as subs, right? And that means that they can score, they can win the game and not spend too much game time and risk getting injured.
Right, yeah. You look at you, by the way. You think we're losing? Come on, mate. We're going to Wembley again.
Hey, mate, we're going up.
We're going to Wembley again. I can't wait.
Oh, it's gonna be a good time. We're going to go to Wembley 3 times this season.
Mate. Yeah, guys, share your thoughts. I'll catch up with you guys in a second. Coventry have taken the lead. Let's be honest, Bristol City, for the most part of this game, have been the better team till now. Coventry, in the last 15-20 minutes, have got better, and then the substitutions have been a real statement of intent. Once again, if you're winning or losing, this competition is very hard to read into. Are Bristol City going easy? Maybe. But look, let's just take it as it is. Coventry are winning, and we're 22 minutes away from the second round, which we're not all too familiar with. But let's remember as well, guys, we were 1-0 up against Wimbledon this time last year, and we lost 2-1 with 2 late goals. I will say no more. Touch wood, that doesn't happen again. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. People saying good goal, Sims, yeah, delighted. We've got a Huddersfield fan here saying he misses Jack Rodoni. There you go.
It really does make me feel proud of the signings that we've got there, because how much pace of changes already. They come on and they score. Look, already, again, it really, you see the difference.
Oh, chance.
You really see the difference between our second team and all of that and our first team. The players that we've signed, we've done a bloody good job. I can see the difference now. You know, I'm so used to seeing the first team all the time against, you know, in the league, and I was like, oh God, who is this person? I've never even heard of them. Quality, real good quality. And it also looks like Palmer might be, do you reckon it might be his last season? He's just a bit...
Possibly, I mean, yeah, possibly. Speaking of Casey Palmer, he's down on the floor at the minute. Let's hope he's all right. Bristol City make a change. Mehmeti and Stokes, come on.
Palmer's just good to throw in the mixer. Brings a bit of sort of diversity to the play.
Let's catch up on the other goals. Guys, keep your comments coming. Drop a like, subscribe. How are we doing on the old subs? Come on, we can push that. I'm sure there's people watching that are not subscribed. Please take 2 seconds to get involved. Hit the subscribe button. And there's surely people that are watching that have not liked. Get involved over there. There's no goalless games in the competition tonight now that there's been a goal here. Let's have a look. Watford 4-0 up. Swansea 2-0 up against 10-man Gillingham. Preston 2-0. Norwich 4-0. Huddersfield 3-0.
He's doing his arm in.
Casey Palmer's going off.
He's doing his...
It looks okay. Like, it doesn't look like it's anything too bad, hopefully. Reading were 2-0 down at Colchester. They've come back. It's 2-2. And Stoke are 2-0 up against Carlisle.
What were you going to say about the
as well.
penalties then? You said there was a surprise.
What's that?
You said that there was a surprise, or there was something about Leon if they get to penalties.
I'll say at the end of the game, because it might still go to pens. I don't want to spoil anything. Look, Bristol City 0, Coventry 1. 20 minutes to go. We can now start looking at the clock ticking away and use that as our friend. Go down time. Honestly, I'm just happy to sneak through here. It's not been like the best game in the world, but if we win, we win, and we're into the next round. And let's try and work it out. Who could we get? Who's not in Europe from the southern side of the Premier League draw?
What?
No, I'm thinking for the Carabao Cup second round. So I suppose we could get like a Southampton or a Bournemouth.
Not in Europe.
Yeah, so in the second round of the Carabao Cup, Premier League teams that are not playing in European competitions join, and then in the third round, the Premier League teams that are in the competitions.
Surely that's an unfair advantage or disadvantage to someone.
No, it's because they already have like the fixture congestion and whatnot, and it's I suppose a bit of a bonus. What Cov don't want is Preston in the next round. Yeah, but I think we won't get them because we're in the southern side of the draw.
We'll get Preston, and that'll be the one game we win it away.
Do you know what? No, interesting you say that. The only ever time we have won at Deepdale is in this competition.
Is it really?
We've never won there in the league. We've won there in this competition though.
In history?
Yeah.
Never.
Deepdale, yeah.
When was Deepdale built? Like 1900s?
Yeah, a long time ago. Coventry free kick here. Let's get a second and put this to bed.
Sakamoto header, come on.
Palmer whips it. Oh,
I was nearly.
I don't think it would have gone in, but what? He's not given a goal kick. Surely it's just a free kick then he's given, because let's have a look. The keeper defo touched that. No, maybe he didn't actually. Maybe my eyes are deceiving me. It looked like the keeper got a flick on that. I was about to say it wasn't going in and the keeper got a touch. Maybe he didn't. It looks like it brushed his fingers.
Do you reckon they got technology in Premier League where the goalkeeper gloves can connect with the ball?
I don't know.
There you go. Dragon's Den.
Yeah, it's definitely one to think about. Leighton Orient 4-1 up against Newport. 10-man Burton finally losing to Blackpool. In fact, it's 2-0 to Blackpool now. We've taken advantage. Anything else that's happened? No. Sheffield United 2-1 up against Wrexham now. An own goal from Brunt. And Watford 5, MK Dons 0.
What's the...
Wow, some interesting scores there. Keep those comments coming, guys. Like I say, your support has been amazing. We've defo got to try and hit 300 likes by the end of today. We're on 267. Come on, let's get to 300. Get involved. Hit that like button. Coventry are definitely... What are you looking at?
Someone beeped. That's fine.
Coventry are definitely looking the better team now, aren't
100%. Those subs have made the difference.
Well, we've got the ball, here and creating chances. Got to try and get that second, otherwise could be made to pay with some.
Look at the space we're creating.
Drama for Bristol City.
Look at this. The how calm and reserved and patient. It's like we're England.
Oh no! Well done, Sakamoto.
Look at this. Look at this.
I love that. Go on, Sakamoto.
Oh, that
corner. Well played. We're playing some good stuff now.
I am really. You know what? I'm really looking forward to the Oxford game now.
Honestly, I know it's not a league game, but if we can win this, it is definitely a boost going into that Oxford game. And if you're a Coventry fan in the live chat, let us know. Are you going on Friday? Because I want to see, maybe a full house, maybe. I want to see a big crowd.
Well, season tickets will, but
yeah,
will the day tickets?
I reckon 28,000. We're going to get a big crowd for the Oxford game. We're going to win. Let's win this game first. Cov corner. Radoni. Not...
I thought he was good at set pieces.
Oh, he's giving a free kick to Bristol City. That's so frustrating.
You know what? I know we like to be optimistic, but there is still a big chance we could lose. Imagine that, 2 losses in your first 2 games.
What, you mean this one?
No, sorry.
The Oxford.
Oxford.
Well, we haven't won this one yet either. There's still
And then we go
16
back to
minutes
Bristol.
Let's have a look. Are you doing a live stream on Sunday? No, not Sunday. Might do on Saturday. Let's just catch up on a few more comments before we go to the other scores. The Great Blue Boy says he will be there on Friday. So too does Wayne. He's got a season ticket. Gavster will be there. Brilliant. If any of you ever see any of us at the CBS, feel free to come over and say hello.
We were hounded, weren't we?
No, don't say it like that because that sounds bad.
Okay, I got my words mixed up. We were... What's a positive way to say hounded?
Approached?
Yeah, but like really approached. It was lovely. It was really nice. I'll probably remember that.
We spoke to loads of fans
for many years to come. It's lovely. So many people came over to us, said some lovely things.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I say, good luck to us. Good luck to us on Friday as well. Let's win this one first. Let's have a look. Any goals going in anywhere else? Morecambe have had a red card. Wickham have had a red card. Derby 2, Chesterfield 1.
Grimsby?
Grimsby is still 1-0. And Blackburn have got a 6th. Blimey.
Is this going to be on EFL? Whatever it is.
Do they do highlights for this? They might do like tomorrow night or something.
That'd be a good thing to tune into.
Blackburn 6-1 up at Stockport.
I'd love to watch that. That'd be like a proper hour of goals.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have time to talk about anything between.
Right, the clock is ticking. 14 minutes to go. Bristol City trail Coventry City here.
Do you know when the first?
There's got to be a moment where Bristol City. Oh no!
No, why'd you say that?
No, what I'm trying. No, I wasn't going to say score, but they'll have like a moment.
He's big, isn't he?
Number 9. Yeah.
Yeah, who's that? He's quite muscular.
You got your eye on him.
Little bit.
Quite like him. There you go. That is Mayulu.
Okay, cool. Can we sign him, please?
Colin is going on Friday. Brilliant. Wayne says, celebrities now, guys. You'll have to get a box to get any piece. Barrow 3, Port Vale 2. What a game that is.
What a game.
Yeah, once again, guys.
Oh, that was risky. I think that was a keeper mistake.
Thanks for your support. Keep the comments coming. Coventry City are 13 minutes away from a place in round 2, but it's not done yet. Bristol City have just started venturing forwards a bit, and then, you know, they're obviously not going to roll over and just lose without a fight.
Wilson showing his, I don't know what you call it, but I think he did a dodgy pass.
Here come Bristol City.
I know what you mean. Wilson makes you feel shaky.
Look, mate, he's at the moment
crack it, but no, just there.
Yeah, he was a bit too confident on the ball, or he took a bit too long. 6-1 Blackburn, unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, the Great Blue Boy says, why haven't Coventry launched their new kit? Well, we've launched the home kit, but yeah,
has every other team launched their away kit?
I don't know if everyone has, probably like most of them, but yeah, Coventry a bit behind there.
Maybe they found out that, you know, that...
I think we all know it's the white one.
So it got leaked, some company found out, but maybe they've redesigned it.
Just because it got leaked?
Is there a chance?
I suppose it's not impossible, but... Bristol City, clear the ball here. We'll focus a little bit more on the action as we get into the final sort of 10 minutes soon. Guys, once again, just to remind you, we're trying to finish on 300 likes today. We are 20 away. Get involved.
Come on.
Please like.
Just do it. It's just a button.
It's just a button. Bromley 2-1 down against Wimbledon now. Blackpool 3-0 up at Burton.
I don't like Wimbledon in this cup.
Let's have a look. Anything else interesting?
Is there nothing they'll show the highlights
Tranmere
tonight?
3-0. Yeah, YouTube, I guess. If you go on YouTube, you can see the highlights tonight.
No, I want a TV show.
Right, we're heading towards the final 10 minutes.
When's the next Old Firm derby? We could go and watch that. As neutral.
September, I think. Nice. Here comes Casey Palmer against his former team. He's got Thomas Asante. If he can find him, he didn't play the right pass
Oh, that's
there.
where Haji.
He tried to find Ellis Sims, but Thomas Asante had more space. But Coventry still get a throw in
That's where
in Bristol
Sims-
City's half.
Has the legs to keep it going. Kind of got outpaced there.
Right.
Haji.
We can now say that we are officially in the final 10 minutes of this game.
Might still get pens though.
Please, no, not now.
Oh, you've literally just been rooting for it.
At 0-0, when we were the worst team, I would have taken
takers can't be
penalties.
choosers and checkers can't be boozers.
Let's be honest, we have been pretty good in this second half.
Yeah.
I think,
It's the boys.
I don't know,
it's the
would
main
you
boys.
say us in the second half is better than they were in the first half?
Yes, because we brought on the big boys. Have they brought on their main team? First team?
No, they've only made a couple of substitutions.
Well, that's why. But if they've got a lot of their first team, then it's good. Looks good for when we play them in the league.
Mm.
If this is a true reflection on what the league game will be, now we've made subs.
They're bringing on a good player here, Sinclair Armstrong.
So this will be a more of a true reflection on what our game will be away.
Sinclair Armstrong has come on a second ago.
Oh, he's big as well.
He is a big player.
We sign him to.
Right. Shrewsbury 3, Notts County 2. Shrewsbury were losing. Jordan Shipley scored as well.
Hey.
And now they're winning 3-2.
I love Shipley. I wonder how long he's going to play for Shrewsbury, because he's been there, what, 5 years? 4 years?
No. 2 years.
No, it hasn't been that little, has it?
Yeah, it was 2022 he went. The Blackburn game has finished 6-1. The Stoke game has finished 2-0 against Carlisle. Leyton Orient are beating Newport 4-1 as they head into stoppage time there.
Has Thingy scored for Doncaster? What's his name? Biamu.
No, he's not there now.
Oh, because he was a real star player, weren't he? He probably turned it around for them.
I think Biamu played like 7 games for Doncaster, scored like 2 goals, I think, and then he went.
Didn't you say that he turned it around for them or something?
Their form got better when they signed him, but he didn't play like a lot of games. But yeah, their form did get better.
How does that happen? Their form?
No, what their form?
What do you mean their form?
They were winning a lot of games.
So what? So he influenced the other players on the pitch?
I don't know. Maybe it just coincided with him being there. But
They all did bicycle kicks.
he was teaching them bicycle kicks.
Let me show you guys.
Hey, look, Lex Alexis.
Hello.
How you doing, mate? I'm glad to see your content back, by the way.
Oh, what?
No,
It sound awful.
no,
was
no.
it gone? Oh, what?
He's back. Oh no, no, because he wasn't very active during the summer. He did like the Euros, and then he's back now for his championship
That's where you
predictions
make your
as
money,
well,
mate.
which is great.
Make money
I
in
know
the
he
summer.
studies and stuff, so
Mm.
I'll let him off.
Mm.
Good to see you, Alexis. Right, guys, don't go anywhere. We're into the final 7 minutes of normal time now, and Bristol City are pushing for the equaliser. Coventry don't often get to the second round. Let's see if we do on this occasion. Cov win. Go on, Matt. Someone said. Warren says, "Come in, you Sky Blues. We're going up." I think he means come on. Yeah. Wayne says, "I feel we still need another quality midfielder. A bit lacking in the middle without Sheaf." Yeah, and I don't know how long it's going to take Sheaf. I hope he's back for Oxford, but from what I'm hearing, it
He's a
might
bit
be.
injury prone, isn't he?
Might be a few more games. It's part of his game, though, isn't it? Because he's everywhere. He's more likely to get injured because he just covers every part of the pitch.
I think Bidwell plays a very good captain though, as a sub, not as a sub, as a replacement.
He's good.
I think
Yeah.
he's one of those that we'll miss.
Messi or Ronaldo? Someone's just asked me.
Doing this.
Oh no! Oh,
Was that Ben Wilson again making a mistake?
no, that was just good clearance from Jada Silva. Just finished recording my Premier League table predictions. Good to see Lex Alexis.
Ooh.
Check him out, guys.
Yes.
If you've not checked Lex Alexis out, please do. I'm sure some of you already have, but please do. Great content. 3-2 to Crawley, says Tom. There's some crazy games tonight, isn't there? Going back to that question, I prefer Messi to Ronaldo, by the way. Keep your comments coming, guys. I'm just going to
Especially
keep an eye on the game, of course, because, you know, we've got 6 minutes left and Coventry are leading, but it's a very tight game. And now, as you would probably expect, it's got to that point where Coventry have just eased off and Bristol City have ventured forwards, and surely there's going to be a chance or two for them to snatch an equaliser. Thankfully, the ball has rolled back to Ben Wilson, so the danger is over for now. And honestly, I would love Ben Wilson to get a clean sheet tonight. Not just because we'd win, obviously, but great for him. Massive confidence booster to him. Liam Kitchen gives the ball to Casey Palmer.
I think we need
Palmer,
more.
Jamie Allen. Jamie Allen.
He's done something. Worst player on our squad, would you say, or on our first team?
He wasn't good at Stoke, but I don't want to be like too horrible and say he's the worst player in the squad.
He was. What would we say? It'd be good for like a.
There's a few players. Let's be honest.
In,
yeah, probably. There's a few players in the squad that are just maybe like not quite. I don't know, amazing. But that's the same with every team, isn't it?
I reckon we should.
Not everyone's got a team full of amazing players, unless you're Man City, of course.
I reckon we should have Eccles on this game because he's not massively bad if he gets injured, but he's a very good has a very good effect on the team when he is on the pitch. Works hard.
Red card for Birmingham, by the way. Grimsby 1, Bradford 1. We will keep you up to date with all of the score lines, guys, but of course we might have to catch up on a few of them at full time because we're focusing on the final few moments of this one. And just continue to get involved. We're trying to hit 300 likes. There is 300 people in here and we're 15 likes away. So get involved, hit that like button, subscribe, and 3.5 minutes to go of normal time anyway, and Coventry City have a throw-in.
Down for quite a while now.
Thankfully, we've managed this second half quite well, and hopefully there's not a lot of stoppage time at this point. I don't even feel like we're like hanging on badly. It's not like we're hanging on for our lives, but it's natural that the team that's chasing the game is applying the pressure towards the end, and Coventry just edging towards the win. But
I do think Bristol have kind of got City have got the mindset.
Don't just call.
Are Bristol Rovers playing tonight?
They are.
Okay, fair enough. I think that they probably have got the mindset now that I was thinking at the start, which is, well, we're going to lose now, so let's just enjoy the positives of that, which is focusing on the league. They probably can't even be bothered for it to go to pens. You know what I mean? If I was on the pitch now, I'd be like, let them win, because our head clearly isn't in the game, so it's just going to affect our league. Yeah, that's me trying to be professional. It still didn't work.
No, mate, you did a good job. Coventry City.
Very scatty.
Clear their lines. There's not a lot of fluidity to this game, if I'm being honest. It's just like Bristol City come forwards. Oh, you! A shot from distance there. It might be something like that. I mean, remember, guys, if it's level after 90 minutes, it goes straight to penalties. No extra time. So if Bristol City can just snatch an equaliser from somewhere...
Why is he holding these?
Then they will be able to...
Wilson!
Get through on penalties potentially, but...
I could do that.
No, I think Ben Wilson's been all right today.
No, we need... we need a more reliable second keeper.
Look, I know a keeper could hang on to that shot, but if you're going to try to catch it and you don't, it goes in. So just if you have to play it safe by just pushing it away, do that.
Yeah. But...
How much stoppage time do you reckon that'll be?
4.
Oh, I hope not.
That is...
Like 3.
Hello.
2 or 3.
Come on, lad. That's it, lad. I know of a lad. No. That is
Coventry City trying to clear the ball away.
I feel like that is one of the things that a good Premier League team or a good Championship to Premier League team has, is a decent secondary goalie. We don't want to be relying on one goalie and then it's like, okay, well, bring in the one that we had a few seasons back and did quite well for us then. He has a few... No, we want a solid first and second goalkeeper. because they play every single game, which means that they can tire and they can get their injury prone.
Right.
Therefore, you need someone who's nearly as equal as that first goalkeeper to replace them.
Yeah.
They're playing every single game.
I know. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know, there's one thing that annoys me, like
Just keep the ball away, lads. It's just making me a bit nervous. I don't know. I didn't think I'd be this invested in a Carabao Cup game towards the end, but there you go.
yeah.
I think when you're winning, and you know, obviously clinging on at this point. Well, clinging on, you know, a little bit maybe. Just keep the ball away, boys.
who do you want then to play after?
I don't know actually. Well, let's win this game first, and then we'll start talking about who we might get in the next round. But yeah, nearly there. Speaking about nearly there, guys, we're nearly at 300 likes. I'll come to your comments at the end of the game, but as you can imagine, we are focusing on the final stages here as Bristol City really push towards the end to try and take this to penalties. So keep your comments coming, but drop a like, and we'll do some reaction to the game afterwards and read your comments out then. But of course, Coventry City with defending to do in stoppage time here.
If we do get through, we won't be playing Palmer, will we? Because he's just got a yellow.
No, it doesn't really work like
Does
that.
not work like that.
No.
He got a yellow when he took his shot off there in the
Someone's just asked how much stoppage time. 4 minutes, by the way.
Oh!
4 minutes.
I was correct.
Maybe chance for Coventry to go and snatch a second here. Sakamoto comes forwards.
Looks like he's got a ponytail on his TV.
Would you want an easy game or a hard game in the next round? Or?
I don't know. A hard game would be good because it's exciting to go away to. But I also don't really want to go through to the next round. I don't know.
Edging towards full time, guys. 4 minutes were added. We've played nearly 2. Bristol City coming forwards here. Guys, once again, get involved. Drop a like, subscribe, get your reactions in. Is there going to be a late equaliser? No, but there's a corner to Bristol City. Oh, I'm not enjoying this. Ugh. Oh dear.
Not much.
I just think our track record in this competition, I just don't trust us. I think I'm wrong. Nearly there, boys. Nearly. Cross comes in here for the Robins. It's not very good, and Coventry City will deal with it. Yeah, look, Bristol City have applied a bit of pressure, but they haven't had that really good chance. They've had a shot from outside the box. They've had a couple of crosses here and there, but Coventry have held strong.
I'm just thinking how this prioritises our. I'm just prioritising Oxford and how this affects it.
I think this gives us a boost, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I want.
Our best,
I don't care about this.
Yeah, not all of our best players have had to play 90 minutes tonight. You know, we made a few substitutions at half time, and a few of our starting players against Oxford have probably played half an hour tonight. But here come Bristol City. We're not done just yet. Let's just get this done. Corner Bristol.
No,
City.
I like that tactic. You know, bring on the star players.
Nearly there.
And
Nearly there, boys.
Later on, get the job done, and they haven't played that much of a game.
It sounds as if there's been quite a few late goals in the other games. We will catch up on them, and any games that go to penalties, we'll keep you. We'll be here for a little while after this one finishes, but let's just see if Coventry deal with this. There's 4 minutes added. Oh, goodness me. Goal kick to Coventry. I think we're nearly there now. I think we're nearly there. Guys, once again, keep your comments coming. We're nearly there, nearly there. And thank you. We hit 300 likes. That's amazing. I'll stop pestering you now. I think we're going to do this. I think the clock is on our side here.
Very good hunch. I just think it just looks like Bristol City are tiring.
Yeah, I think they've just not really done it towards the end. And yeah, like I say, similar first half to the Stoke City game, but this time round we've responded well, and we've actually gone out and got the result, it looks like.
Are Bristol Rovers winning or losing?
I think they were drawing 0-0 with Cardiff, which is actually both of sort of Bristol City's rivals, so we'll keep an eye on that. So and Bergie, that is it!
Oh, there it goes, there it goes.
We are in
Did it.
to the
We
next
did
round.
it.
Coventry City have won their Carabao Cup first round game for the first time in 4 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Lovely.
There you go. Let's stop the clock. Coventry City are through. Bristol City are out. Hey! Hey! I don't know what that was.
That's how your son dances.
There you go. Right, guys, get your reactions in. Coventry City are through. Yes, there's plenty of celebrations here. Limbs, says George. On to the Oxford game. Yep, look, 2 positives for me to take away from this. We're into the next round. Let's hope we get a nice fixture, whether it's a home game against the League 2 team, which is winnable, or a nice big day out at
I can't be doing the big days out.
something like that. Or, and the other thing is the momentum. I think, you know, that second half was quite good. Yes, it's not a league game, but let's hope we can take that into the league game on Friday night. I will be there. I hope to see some of you guys there. Guys, we're not going just yet. We'll be here for another 5 minutes or so just to watch those other full-time results come in. Please make sure you've dropped a like, though. We'll see if we can finish on 350. And if you want to help us push towards 71,000 subscribers, which we are close to, then get involved. Let's see. Everyone subscribe. Everyone subscribe. Everyone like. Let's celebrate. Before we look at the other scores quickly, Burgie, what's your thoughts? Happy?
Happy. When we scored, I wanted to go out, and then we scored, and I saw the quality on the pitch, and I just thought it'll help the team. It will benefit Oxford, like I said. That is my priority. I would like to say now that I want to go out in the next round. Yeah, shoot me down if you want. But then once we score, if we do score, then my mind will change like it has today.
Mate, sorry, no. Now we've won the first round game, we have to go all the way. We have to get to the final. We need another Wembley appearance.
Listen, I would have agreed with you a few seasons back, but after, you know, going through absolute heartbreak against the FA, and it affecting our actual league position when we were in the FA Cup, I don't like cups now. Oh,
Whatever. I'll be the optimist. I'll be the glass half full.
You do.
Look, even if we do go out in the next round of this cup, it's our first win of the season. It's our first goal of the season. Let's hope it's a platform to go on and do well in the league.
Good for morale.
If we have to just beat Oxford 1-0 on Friday, that's fine. Let's get the first league win next. I'm sure we could go out and score a few goals, but let's just take it step by step. If we have to build into this season, fair enough, but at least this is us up and running in some way, shape or form. Right, get your comments in. Let's have a look at some of the scores. Like I say, drop a like and subscribe. Let's have a look. Fans are singing Wembley again, says Callum. Get in there, go on. Play up Sky Blues, says Martha. Not bothered about the cup, rather focus on the league, says Kieran. There you go. Cheers, guys. See you on Friday, says Gavster. You won. Yeah, great stream, Matt, says Martha. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let's have a look. Right, we've got a lot of full times. Let's go through these. We'll come back to your comments in a second, guys. Oh, look, Bolton Mansfield has gone to penalties. We'll keep an eye on that. Stoke beat Carlisle. Orient beat Newport. Blackburn beat Stockport. Barrow beat Port Vale. Coventry beat Bristol City. Wimbledon beat Bromley. Blackpool beat Burton. QPR beat Cambridge. Cardiff beat Bristol Rovers. Birmingham beat Charlton. Oh, what's this?
Hello.
Oh, Kelly!
Wait, what a goal!
What was it you said? Kelly's
Hero. What were we going to say?
Was it Kelly's? Is that what it's called? Kelly's Heroes?
What were you going to say?
Kelly's Boys, I thought it was called.
Oh no, that's what our boss says. It's my boys. Kelly's Heroes. What an absolute hero you are!
Yay!
Oh, he died, by the way.
Here we go. My beloved Gas, Bristol Rovers are out. But hey ho, my beloved Liverpool are awaiting Coventry. Yay! Thank you, Kelly. Commiserations to Bristol Rovers. It looks like both Bristol teams went out tonight.
And rest in peace, Donald Sullivan, who played oddball in the Kelly's Heroes. Died a few months back.
I've not seen it, but there you go.
Carry on.
Thank you, Kelly. Everyone, big up to Kelly in the live chat. Well done. Well done. Thank you, Kelly. You're
Well done.
You're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. Right, we were just about to get to the Bristol Rovers score, which Kelly doesn't need reminding by the sounds of it.
So let's skip over that.
Carry on. Birmingham are through. Colchester Reading is going to penalties. Crawley have beat Swindon. Derby beat Chesterfield. Fleetwood beat West Brom. Grimsby Bradford is going to pens. Huddersfield beat Morecambe. Harrogate beat Lincoln. Wickham beat Northampton. Norwich beat Stevenage 4-3 in the end. Blimey neck. Oxford beat Peterborough.
Oh, it's gone.
Portsmouth lost to Millwall. Preston beat Sunderland. Remember Preston without a manager, of course. Ryan Lowe went. Rotherham beat Crewe. Doncaster beat Salford. Shrewsbury Notts County has gone to penalties. Look at that. Swansea 3, Gillingham 1. Tranmere beat Accrington. Walsall Exeter has gone to pens. Watford have beat MK Dons 5-0. Wigan 1, Barnsley 2, and Sheffield United are destroying Wrexham there. 4-1 now. Wow. Okay, we're going to sign off in a second. Did I miss Cardiff v Bristol Rovers? Eh?
Maybe that's...
Where is it?
You don't need to remind him.
Why do I...
He or she?
Oh, yeah, no, they did 2-0. Sorry.
Is Kelly he or she?
A woman, isn't it?
Sorry.
Right, guys,
Leon.
we're going to sign off in a minute. Let's just get a few more comments through. Share your thoughts if you're a Coventry fan, or even if you support a team that isn't Coventry. Get some comments in, because we're going to sign off in a second, and then you can start saying your farewells. My analysis, I thought the game, like I say, the first half, Bristol City were better than us, but they didn't take their chances. Ben Wilson, my man of the match, if I'm being honest. Second half, Coventry came alive, and like I say, similar to the Stoke game, but this time we got the goal. Well taken by Sims. You hope that gives him confidence. And in the end, Bristol City did huff and puff, but Coventry City didn't let the house get blown down, and we are through to round 2. Let's have a look.
Oh, you're so good at stupid stuff like that.
Vane Viper. That's so nice.
Oh, mate.
Have a pie and a pint on me on Friday. Thank you so much, Vane Viper. That is so
Come and say
kind.
hello if you're there. If you're a Coffer.
Yeah, honestly, if anyone watching sees us Friday, come and
Please.
say hello. Vane Viper, thank you so much. I think it'll pop up in a second there, but he has just donated £10 as well. So a massive shout out to everyone that donated tonight. It's so generous and really appreciated. Pompey played well, says James. Portsmouth, I can't see what that says. Portsmouth 1, Luton 1 is his prediction for Saturday. Alexis says, cannot wait to predict the next set of championship games. Oxford and Coventry Friday night should be a good one. Well, fingers crossed you predict Coventry to win, Alexis. But good to see you again. And thank you once again, Vane Viper. Really appreciated. So we're going to sign off. Say your farewells. Thank you so much to everyone for your support. It's great to be back doing live streams. Tomorrow we've got predictions, and actually let me remind you, we're doing the Carabao Cup draw tomorrow and Coventry are in it, so join us. I think it'll probably be about 10 p.m, so it is just after the Wednesday night games, but we've got championship predictions and the Carabao Cup draw live on the channel tomorrow, so do join us for that. Yeah, say your farewells. Thank you for joining me, Virgin.
I'm on the edge of my seat. What was Leon going to do if it went to penalties?
He'd done like his research into how Stoke would have taken their penalties, and I was interested to see if it went to penalties. If Carlisle had won, he would have taken a bit of the credit for that. You know, done his research, told the keeper, no, go that way for that player and this way for that one. And
Okay.
I'm sure everyone does that, but I was just interested because he's the analyst at Carlisle. Right. Bye says Aaron.
Bye,
James says great stream. Stoke were a bit slow in the first half, but look, Aaron, you won, you're through. Gemma says Sheffield United versus Coventry in the second round, the Callum O'Hare derby.
If you want big team, small team, what?
So we will be back with the draw tomorrow night, and I think it is still regionalised, in which case Coventry will play someone in the southern side of the draw. So that would be QPR, Bournemouth.
Who would you want? Big team, small team?
Hopefully a small team at home, a nice winnable one.
Yeah.
But you never know in this competition. Right, that's it from all of us. Brilliant result for Coventry. Whichever way you look at this competition, it's still a win. Thank you for your support. We will be back tomorrow. Make sure you've liked and subscribed. Let's have a look. Gemma says bye. Vane Viper says bye. Love your content, says Leighton. Been watching you for a while. You deserve more subs and likes and views than you get. Honestly, what we get is amazing. So
Who's paying you?
thank you. Alexis says great stream. Right, we'll see you tomorrow, guys. That's enough from us. Thank you, Virgie.
Thank you very much, Matt. Thank you, chat. It's been entertaining as always.
We'll see you in the next one. It's finished here. Bristol City 0, Coventry City 1. We are through to round 2.